meh.
They were
So
definitely played with them.
yeah, these were not played with, but
I respect
there
it.
might be some stuff. These are pretty banged up. We're still gonna go through it. Pretty pumped up. All right, guys, garage sailing again. Huge score. Papa fucking Smurf with the tag. We're gonna look that up. Papa Smurf plush with the tag. What? We're gonna go through it nice and slow. This is super interesting to me. Thundercat. Ready? So, yeah, these were not played with. I've never seen this figure. I feel like he's rare, man, because I've just never seen him. That's him. Holy crap.
Captain
Bang.
Shiner.
Bang. 35.
Wow.
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 Look at this. All day. 35, 35, 30, 59 if you have the gun. All day. That's why I love this game. Picked up this Thundercat. I knew it was Thundercats because the LJN underneath, because I'm knowledgeable like that. Literally, it was a throw-in with the matchboxes. Like 10 cents. Just looked it up. Watch this. Dude, 30 bucks. Like, hold on, like, trash talk. Talk to me. 5 cents, 30 bucks. People working fucking 4 hours for 30 bucks. It's there, the flip game's there. $35 for 10 cents. I just don't know what else to say. That was amazing. That was a good garage sale. That little Thundercat was just sitting there. I was like, huh?
Yeah, it was.
The other thing that people don't realize is how knowledgeable you get over time. Like, I knew that was a Thundercat.
Yeah. From the
I didn't play with
LJN
Thundercats. Yeah, I just know. I can't believe how good that was. Just like the first one.
Should be one left right in there.
Garage sale. Boom. And how much are these action figures?
Oh, I'll take $2 an action figure.
Okay. See, the problem there, Trash Talk, is she was super overpriced, right? I had we had the cars from Disney. That would have been a huge score, but she wanted $2 a piece. It wasn't even worth, like, I needed to buy the whole bag for $2. She had some Skylanders toys, which are worth a bunch, but just, she was fucking overpriced. Look, I love negotiating, but I don't like insulting. She wanted $2 a car. There was like 30 cars in there. I want to pay $2 for the whole bag. So where do you go with that? Like, I'll show you some negotiations later, but like when she's at 60 and you need to pay 3, that's a big delta. Here we go. I mean, it's pouring now. What are you looking for? Video games, coffee mugs. And how much are these?
Actually, that was $10 and these are $2.
$2 in this?
Yeah, I think it's more than.
I'll do this for $2. All right, so far a huge Lego score. Trash talk. Let's see what else happens. How much is this Ticket to Ride Europe game?
How about $3?
Ugh, no. Would you do $1 for that Ticket to Ride?
No. Maybe $2?
All right, let's do 2. That's fair. All right, 3 to 2. We'll do that. Here you go. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, hold on. She's looking. Let's put it back. Put it down.
Run, Forrest, run!
All right, guys. Ticket to Ride. You heard it. We'll get you some visuals, I'm sure, but just a quick.
Record the screen, please.
D-Rock sold 20, 35, 27, 21, 40.
$2.
$23, 12, 23, 30, all day. Me and D-Rock gonna make some content.
I need to get it out. Yeah.
Come on.
I'll leave the camera here.
Watch this. I'm gonna screen shoot this little Getty fire car. I paid 5 cents, D-Rock, 5 cents. I'm gonna show it in my screenshot, completed auctions. Go to my Instagram story right now, I'm gonna show you. Here we go, boom, boom, watch this, boom. Hot Wheels. Here it is, boom, ready? $3, so I was wrong. Fuck! All right, but that's all right. Watch this, Papa Smurf plush. Which one is this? Manco. There we go, $13.99, boom. Papa Smurf, pay $1 with the tag. Namco, 12-inch. Here we go. This item has been sold, $13.99. That's what I call 14 bucks all day, motherfucker. Amazing. Let's go, it's 9:41, it's time to get to some brushes. It's starting to clear up a little. What's the Doppler saying?
Doppler.
The Doppler. You pay them. I love when people ask about rules. Like, what about shipping? You pay shipping or you charge shipping? What about taxes? You pay them. I'm reading. There could be a sneaky thing back there. I'm gonna try to figure it out. This is a tough one. Thank you so much.
You're our first sale.
Yes, first sale. I love being the first sale. Great, thank you so much. People are gonna understand mug life, mug life, mug life, mug life. She clearly wanted $2 for it. She didn't get it. She got one. I'm telling you, you're gonna see this Hanna-Barbera, but we were the first sale. But I'm telling you right now, wait till you see how I market this rare mug. She didn't get it. I'm telling you, you're gonna see this. Nebraska, bang, 20, what? Oh, did it come with the little guy? Yeah, it's a lot. But 8, all day. 50 cents, $8.
Put them in the dirt, say it again, man, and that's a reverse. Never rehearse, jump in it first. Call up the nurse, put the beat in the hearse. This is absurd, take the berserk, don't get on the tracks, man.
Mug life. Mug life. Bang, 15. Picked up this mug. She wanted to. She didn't get it. She didn't get it. She got $1. Unicorn mug. Mug life. Having this fun. It's the best. I forgot about this. I live for this. This one's all-time bad. Take a look at it. Show it. As bad as it gets, folks. That's as bad as it gets. All right, I think we should possibly go to Madison, let this rain. It's gonna take us an hour to get there, you know?
Yeah. I could never hold on you. I could never hold on you. Gotta keep them chonies on you. Beats like a fucking phone.
All right, quick update. This could be, we're at halftime now. It's cleared up a little bit. We went to a different town now in Madison, New Jersey. Started in Gloucester, and we'll see what's happening. You know, only 5 or 6 or 7 sales we went to in Gloucester, but we did some work. And hopefully Madison here, it's 11:30. We'll get there in 10, 15 minutes. D-Rock's mainly been doing behind the scenes. Big shout out to Caleb on our team.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Iris, we miss you. Big shout out to Justin, we miss you. Big shout out to Babin, who's holding it down in Vayner Talent division, doing his little influencer thing. I see his posts. Big shout out to D-Rock, the rock of the foundation, and Caleb, who was the editor of the last episode that got a lot of love. I'm a little bit more like executive producer for this next one because I've given him a lot of feedback for this next one, so we'll see. I'm a little EP.
I could never hold on you. Gotta
Oh.
Everything is $2 each.
$2 each.
Stuffed animals and little babies and stuff like that.
Okay. How much are cars?
I think it should be right on there. What is that?
Oh, sorry. 25 to 50.
25 to 50. depending
Got it.
on what you want.
Got it. What do you think they would do for the box?
For the whole box?
Yeah.
It's probably about fucking 50 of them in there at least. Okay, where's my dad? Dad! What did you say for the whole box of the Max the fucking card? Oh, what is this?
They're a quarter to 50 cents.
45, 50?
I was thinking way less. Stitch is always a winner. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm trying to figure out what a good price for this would be. What do you think about 30 for all the cars?
For what? For
The cars.
everything in
Yeah.
general?
How much?
30?
30?
I mean, I said 25 for the box, so I mean, with that
and
one,
for
Yep.
these?
for these I do. You got them for 10 bucks.
Honestly, you gotta go up to 40 for all of it. Just because I know what I have in here, I sell on eBay,
Yep.
and I know you have the Tonkas that are very good. And yeah, no,
All right.
I would say you have to.
I'll do that.
40.
Okay,
40?
it's fair.
No
I
problem.
think it's a fair price.
I think it's fair.
because they're hard to get
Yeah.
rid of.
Yes.
And it's a nice set.
Thank you.
I mean, the case alone is nice.
Thank you.
I know it's old.
Yeah, it's banged up, but it's good.
Glad they're going
I'm gonna leave the non-cars for you.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks, bud.
Put this one in with
Take these out. Thanks, brother.
the, no problem, my man.
Appreciate it, my man. Wish you well. Take care of yourself. Destroyed their faces. It's at least a hundo. Cat, my fault. Oh, that's awesome. You catch that? That's amazing. 25. Oh. All right, we just crushed some serious Matchbox and Hot Wheels. We're gonna look up a couple of them. Destroyed. Hot Wheels P9. I don't know. Watch this. It's about to get crazy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Yo, 47 just for this one. Actually, this is in great shape. This will probably go for more. This is probably 70 bucks itself, or 50 bucks. Let's go. Let's really go. That was huge. Dude, I just got a huge Hot Wheels score.
Another one? You had already one, right?
Another one that's real good. I paid 40 for it all. Yeah, it's a real score, like a real fucking score. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? Well, have a great day, thank you. Oh shit, a Patriots fan. Any garage sale with a Patriots fan sucks. Just went to a sale, got nothing, which has been rare today. Even though it's been a rainy day and it's late already, a lot of people talk about early birds getting worms. Super smart snails get things too. I got that Hot Wheels Matchbox killer at like 11:30. So when you know your craft, there's also that. All right, we're about to go roll up on 2 more. It's a nice little town. How much is this?
Oh, I guess 2.
2? All right, 2 is fine. Tie guy. Tyler, you gotta look this up right now while I go to the other one. This feels real right. What? How are you? Have a great day. Seemed like there was so much potential there. Fuck. Some of the Minecraft books were interesting. Talk to me. 10? That's it? No way. That's it? Let me see. That's it. Wow. I would have thought more. Man, now it's nice. Hi. Good. How are you?
We're both garage selling.
Hey,
We just came
Nice
from
to
here, pulled around. I said, "Holy fuck, dude! Man, dude, you're my
How you doing?
you're my idol, man. I
Thank
look
you,
up to you
brother.
so much.
Thank you, bro.
All we do is every weekend go garage selling.
I love it. I love it.
All we do is flipping. Can I get
I
a
love
photo
it.
with you, man?
Of course.
Thanks. You going to the game tomorrow?
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Let's go Jets.
You guys find anything today? Good to meet you.
Nothing too much yet.
It's been raining, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Not supposed to get nice though.
What town do you live in?
Morristown.
Oh, so not far.
Yeah, man.
Did you find, what's the best thing you found?
I just picked up a Yankee thing here. It's like a big Yankee thing here, so it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Bought it for like $2.
Yeah.
Get good money out of it.
Nice.
What about you? Anything?
Yeah, I found a huge collection of Hot Wheels and
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
and a second one just now. All right, guys, see you later. Take care. Trash Talk fans. Tyler's dialed in right now. Tyler wakes up after noon. Tell me if you hear me. Give me thumbs up. All right, porch life. What's going on?
What are you doing here?
I'm fucking garage selling, showing people how it's done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's-
I'm like, if you go to my Instagram story right now,
Yeah?
you will get a huge laugh.
That's insane.
What's your name?
Brendan?
Brandon. Real nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What's your story?
What's my story? I'm in an inflection point in my life, actually.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Nice.
I was finishing up school. I don't know if it's the right thing right now.
Yeah.
We're actually talking right now about like I'm trying to move to Colorado with my buddy and do some really creative stuff.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah. So we've been scripting up some videos and thinking about starting a podcast, and I'm in finance school because that's what everybody does around here. But
I get it.
I'm just like,
fuck that.
I want to do my own thing. Yeah, you're mic.
Yeah, man, dude, I'm fucking
This
literally
is insane.
filming.
Can we get a selfie?
Of course.
Awesome. Thanks, brother.
Go do that. You can always go to finance sales school. You could
This
always,
is like
you know?
an old.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I really do believe that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, you could always go back to that shit. You could do that at 24.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can go right back to school at 24.
Man, I've all the shit you preach, man.
I believe in that shit.
Yeah, I watch all the shit. I watch all the videos.
Thank you, bro. Go do that.
Yeah,
Go
man.
to Colorado.
Yeah.
He goes, Gary Vee, are you on my porch? Right, quick left, Dean Street. Could be Christmas life, which I need to get more educated on. In general, Christmas, there's so much. Nice Jewish boy that needs to learn Christmas. How are you? I hate when they fucking look it up on eBay. Yep, and there's another little quick little yard sale thing here. This guy. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it's all Olympic pins.
That's really cool.
You see, I had them on sale for $1 a piece. 25.
I would do it for 20.
They're not doing me any good. You got it for 20.
Thank you, brother.
Now, let me tell you about that pin.
Which one? Oh, this
Right
one.
there.
Okay.
That is specially made for Calgary
Yes.
and the Calgary Olympics. It's a large pin. It can go anywhere from 30 to 50 bucks.
Really?
70 bucks, yeah.
All right, guys, we struck again. This is insane. I just bought a ton of Olympic pins. He wanted $1 a piece. I got the whole collection for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 pins on the first thing. He wanted $1 a piece. I paid 20 for the whole thing. And boom, and boom. I don't even want to.
Oh my goodness.
And boom, and boom, and boom. We got to look this up. Take this in there, start looking up. D-Rock, come with me. I have a funny feeling that's like $400 or $500. No Starbucks mugs. That's a good opener for a nice family. Get me the pins, guys. I just bought hundreds of Olympic pins, and I mean hundreds, for 20 bucks. He wanted $1 a piece. The first sheet had 40 of them. I paid 20 for it all. Monday Night Football 20th anniversary. How many are there, Ty? Can you count them?
Total pins.
Yeah, just literally total pins. There's a lot of pins. Tyler's been counting for a while. That's about as unpromising as it gets. Yep. Come, let's go get the, that'll be good content. Yeah, come with me. He might shoot us. Jesus Christ. Go. This one feels rugged. How much are these things right here?
What?
These?
The 10 for the lot?
I'm not sure, maybe 7? I would take these for 2.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, my friend.
Yeah.
I thought the woman was gonna take this. She didn't for $5. It is super vintage Matchbox. I have no idea what it's worth, but it's worth a lot. Holy shit, Ty guy. Matchbox, it's been a car day. 245 pins. Let me just show you this. I can just guarantee it. I can already tell you. Matchbox Speed Controller X7. I knew it. I mean, there's a whole slew of stuff in here. Just this one single controller, 16 bucks. Rolls. Royce, here we go, D-Rock. 30.
Wow.
Wow.
30 bucks all day. 20, 15 to 30, 15 to 30. Guys, you don't even want to know. This whole box, the woman had it for 5. Old Matchbox stuff, like real old Matchbox stuff with this Rolls Royce. I paid 5 for the whole box. Guys, the pins update is ridiculous. It's either $100 in one shot, like even $200, by the way, because at $1 a pop. There's how many pins?
245.
Then 245.
And then there's Coca-Cola collector's ones in there.
That'll go for how much?
Someone was selling, I saw just a lot of the Olympic Coca-Colas because they have the different flags.
Yep.
For like 125.
245 pins on if everything fails, it's $200 for that $20 buy. It can go for 500 if I stretch it out. Ridiculousness. I haven't even looked up the Coca-Cola ones that are rare. Crazy town today. Crazy town. Guys, the game comes down to time as well. For example, the pins and the Matchbox. Again, buy for 20, sell the whole collection in one lot for 100, 150. Amazing score, very quick. You ship in one package. There's a time savings. But for a lot of people, time is what they actually have. A lot of people that are struggling with money or complaining about money are Netflixing and chilling, you know, NBA 2King, going to movies, just hanging out, sitting around in their Instagram feed. So if you stretch out the pins collection and the Matchbox that I just did, this looks proper. Well, then you can get 500, 600. And so if that's worth your 5 extra hours, which for a lot of you it is, or 7 extra hours, then that's what you do. Game over. Let's go. The Patriots. That's tough to see in these neighborhoods. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Yeah, see ya. How are you? Thank you, my friend. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. Yeah, I paid. All set. Thank you. Mug life. Like what? And a little cat in a hat. Dr. Seuss. How much for a train, sir?
$5 for the whole bag.
Just paid $5 for all this Thomas the Train stuff. Wait till you see what it looks for. You know who's gonna freak is Justin. Yeah. He's all about Thomas the Train.
All right.
Oh my God. Early birds get worms, smart snails get scores. I just paid $5 at 1:07 p.m. for a boatload. I mean, a boatload of Thomas the Train, motherfucker. Like, look up Thomas the Train case. This case is worth 30. $10 for the case. $21 for the case. Good morning, how are you? I feel really good as the last one. Let's go. Straight up, I spent 100, and no doubt in my mind, it's well over 1,000. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm trying to show people out here. Last garage sale. Awesome. Well, have a great day. Okay, thank you so much. And there we have it. Great day. Trash Talk. What a wonderful day. Made it late into the day. Smart snail beat the early bird. We did a lot of negotiating. We loaded up. Now we're gonna transfer all this stuff to Justin on my team. We're gonna post a bunch of stuff and see how we did, but what an incredible day.
I know. This that mama, we made it. This that I ain't going back to them cages, them people racist. They remind me of Satan. Never gave him a statement. Out of sight, not of mind. Bitch said they're happy belated. If you ain't
great to see you, man.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
All the way from South America. Many people are watching you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Many people.
Thank you.
No way.
No.
Yes. I knew you. Yeah. Case is 20 by itself.
Way.
I knew you were gonna go wild.
Wow.
Guys, I paid $50 for all the cars. $50 for all the cars, and this one is just $50 by itself. Just this one. Guys, I just bought hundreds of Olympic pins, and I mean hundreds, for $20. You want $1 piece? The first sheet had 40 of them. I paid 20 for it all.
See these plays up on my Spotify, that's money in the bank up on my face. Hey, don't got time to waste. Yeah. I don't need permission, I'ma do it all today. Yeah. They just can't believe it, man, that's all they gonna say. See these plays up on my Spotify, that's money in the bank. Yeah. I remember back when they said I won't do a thing.
I paid $5 for this entire Thomas the Train lot. Justin's about to break it down.
Gary had grabbed a good, it looks like about 25 pieces. What's the most exciting really is the fact that he had Rocky, which already had sold, but more than that, it's in mint condition. He also has Gordon with a tender in mint condition, and this is the older one. This is like one of the first releases, but it's really like cool to see like the older pieces that I never even had. It's just exciting and fun stuff.
Just be saying yours. You ain't know, I bet you know it now. Switching lanes, I can't slow it down.
Paid $2 for this.
Open now.
Paid $1 for this Papa Smurf. Paid $1, actually paid 50 cents for this Hard Rock mug.
They just can't believe it, man.
Paid 50 cents for this Dr. Seuss. Paid 10 cents for this rare Thundercat. Paid 50 cents for this Bambi gun. Paid 50 cents for this rare Nebraska mug. I picked up these vintage Santa plastic cups. I mean vintage rare retro for $1. I bought this retro 1983 White Sox mug for 50 cents.
Since Gary gave all of those amazing buys to us, we've been going crazy nonstop, and I think it's been like a good 3 or 4 of us, but a lot of the team has been chipping away, and everybody's learning stuff, and I get to teach this stuff. So breaking it down like that, that is just amazing.
We destroyed it today with Hot Wheels.
Oh, that's awesome.
I bought a collection, like a big batch of cars for $40.
Awesome, so good day.
Yeah, good day. I mean, video games are so finished, it's not even funny. We used to find them every sale.
Right.
Now it's all about mugs, baby. Mug life. Mug life. $2,500 fucking dollars. And yes, in the comments, after a couple of fees and some eBay fees and PayPal fees, guys, it's $2,000 fucking dollars. $2,000 fucking dollars.
My mama always told me just to go for it. Every time they see me, they say, oh Lord. And it is what it is, so why you so mad at me, lad? Why there's so many rappers that they all started calling me dad? You wanna battle me, somebody will end up dead. And I'm bored with the flow.
Bonafide Hustler here, E-Money here, and today we're going to see exactly how much we're going to make from going to garage sales. What's up, guys and gals? Chris the Bonafide Hustler coming to you live from the inside of E-Money's truck. And today we're going to count how much we make in future profits off of garage sales on a random Saturday morning here in Austin, Texas. So yeah, you wake up early, go to garage sales, buy typically used items, and you throw it on eBay, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, other consignment avenues in town, maybe an antique booth. We're going to be picking up items today, and we're going to show you exactly with a counter on the side how much we expect to make on this stuff later. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure you hit the little bell next to the subscribe button, and I'll basically show you how you can do this in your spare time. We're about to be at our first garage sale?
Yeah, left or right?
It's gonna be left down there. We use an app called Yard Sale Treasure Map. It's gonna be the first thing you want to download to your phone. It'll show you little pin drops of where the garage sales are in your area or close to your area. So that's really important. You're gonna want that to start your garage selling journey. There it is. There's our first garage sale. It looks like a lot of stuff. Right. Okay, I didn't find anything at that garage sale, but it looks like my brother E-Money might be finding something. Nothing, right?
No, nothing.
So, what Emerson failed to realize is that that was a reseller's garage sale. So, he didn't know that, but that's okay. So, usually on a reseller's garage sale, it's much harder to make money than a standard normal person trying to have a garage sale. A reseller's garage sale, usually resellers know a little bit about what's going on in the garage sale, and there's not really much money to be made at resellers garage sales typically here in Austin, Texas. It's supposed to be a 7:30 around here somewhere. We're at this next garage sale, but the lady's looking directly at us, like her eyes are just beaming right into this truck. So I don't want to put the camera right up to the window, but we'll go in here and check it out. Okay, here. Yeah. Okay, we didn't find anything in that one, but it's only 7:30, so let's see if we can find something at these next garage sales. We probably have another 6 or 8 to see today. All right, taking a little coffee break real quick till the next rounds of garage sales here at Thunderbird Coffee on Manor Road, Austin, Texas. All right, so we got our coffees. They're actually Doppio espressos. So a lot of people ask us, what is a Doppio espresso? It is 2 shots of espresso. That's all it is. Nothing else. There's no milk in here, no nothing.
Bro,
ready?
I look like a pale surfer dude, like an overexposure.
You look like one of the Lost Boys.
I know, that's the only.
All right.
Dude,
So
super
there's the
Edward
Doppio.
Cullen.
Let's try it out.
Edward Cullen.
That's good. That's real good. That's a good Doppio. 3-odd Doppio. Thank you very much for that one. We need to make some money today.
Good.
We need to make some money, and this is how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna go to more garage sales. All right, so I'm trying to get the video rolling. I'm tucking this thing in my little tank top pocket here. So hopefully, you guys let me know if you like this whole thing. We can keep going with this footage, but this is essentially what I'm doing to get this garage sale footage. So we have the garage sale right here. This actually looks okay. Sunny outside, looks good.
Oh, I see a Kelty Carrier.
Yep, Kelty Carrier, we see it. Did you guys have any video games or anything? Just curious. Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Joystick back and forth.
It's for this thing. These, you said a quarter piece for these guys. So we'll just do 3. Is that cool? Okay. For that stuff? That's a huge score. First scores of the morning, and this is insanely cheap. So got 25 cents a piece. All this stuff. I paid $3. I bought this and plus a transfer pack, which is sitting back there. Right there, you can see the transfer pack. And I also bought that little 201 science fair thing. That's more of a nostalgic thing for me because I had that back in the day and now I want to build one again. But I think we're up, you know, considerably here because this stuff on Amazon FBA, if you sell this on Amazon, this is all really good condition. I mean, of course, if I was to find the boxes and the manuals, that would be so rare. But I mean, this has no fade, no cracking, no nothing on the graphics. So those are in really good condition. No Sharpie markers, none of that stuff. So comfortably, I'm saying this has probably got resale of around 200, I want to say. So I'll start looking this stuff up, and then we're gonna update the little counter here on the side in 1 second. All right, E-Money, what did you get? Gosh, look at all this stuff.
The games that I need to sell Guitar Hero locally. So bundle these up with the proper guitar. Majority of the time it's the white Explorer guitar, which is wired, or the Les Paul, which is not wired.
Okay. So we can't really put this down on our counter in the corner because this goes with guitars that you already have, right?
Yes.
So let's not put that on the counter, but we can put some of this stuff on the counter. So what is Yoshi, Game Boy Yoshi? Is that color? Is that color or not color?
This is not color.
Okay, how much with the box, huh?
With the box, so I'll probably shoot for 30 on eBay.
Okay, 30 on. We'll put that 30 on eBay, and then this one, 14.
I don't know exactly, but I don't know. TBD.
Here, I was originally saying a 180 to 200. I'm just gonna put 180 because some of these are actually, like, surprisingly enough, like this is I think around $40, $44 already, just this one game.
Ooh. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, how much is that one?
18 bucks on FBA.
Okay.
After fees.
After fees.
18.
We'll round up. So these are after fees. We're going to be saying 180. That's like 20 right there. This is some other random stuff that he's going to be bundling, and then got some skate laces. That doesn't no resale. That's personal. And then the transfer pack. I don't know about the transfer pack. We'll look at that. We're just going to say conservatively. Being conservative, we'll say $200 right now. We'll put that in the corner, and you'll see this number grow as we go through the day. Let's go. All right, next garage sale right here. I think this guy might be able to see us. I don't know. Let's see if we can find anything in here. All right, so I'm gonna give you a tip. I'm also gonna show you guys what I found here. I'm gonna give you just the tip. So what we found, there was a clothing rack on there, right? And it had a bunch of stuff. There's like Pearl Snap shirts, there's some flannels, there's some t-shirts. I'm like, how much for this stuff on this rack? You wanna say things like that because you don't want to point to the most expensive thing in the rack. You want to be like, how much for things in this rack? So the guy's like, I think most of the stuff here is like about $1. It's like, cool. And I was like, how much for something like this? And I pulled like an inferior type jacket out. And he was like, that's $1. He's like, everything on that rack is $1. That's cool. So that preceded me to go to the good stuff. I pulled it and I paid for it. Jean jacket, perfect for the booth. I could resell this for about 20, 30 bucks all day in the booth. But the most important thing is $1, a Patagonia Goose Down vest. right? This probably has a resale of around 50 bucks once I clean it, or more. And so that's your tip right there. So you never want to get the most expensive thing out, show it to the person and be like, how much for this thing? You know, then he's gonna be like $5, right? So that is a good tip. Thought it was a really good cheddar find. I mean, that was awesome. I can't believe there's a Patagonia down vest chilling in that rack. I could not believe it. All right, so that's some good money right there. We're about to be at this next garage sale, which we just flew by it looks like a dirt road that we have to go down to get to it, which is a little scary, but in order to make money, we have to be uncomfortable, you know?
It's like Funny Farm.
It is a Funny Farm kind of road. Yeah. You ever seen the movie Funny Farm? See, it says a garage sale down this way. It's got balloons, and then I don't understand. It says garage sale this way, but no trespassing. I don't get it. So are we invited, but we're not invited? I don't get it. Oh man, this is like the Field of Dreams out here.
Oh man, should I go on the 4-wheel drive?
No. Oh, there's a tent over there. Wow. All right, so either we're gonna get murdered, or we're gonna come out with some money.
This is like,
or
Texas
we're gonna make no money.
Garage sale.
Texas Cheddar Massacre. Oh, this has got all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh my
Dang.
goodness. All right.
What? Oh, okay, I see something I'm getting. 100%, I'm getting it. You see it? I'm getting it.
Oh, no.
I'm buying it.
I want it.
That's mine. I'm getting it. All right, you paid $4 for yours?
Yeah.
Wonder if they know who this is. We're keeping this, by the way.
What's interesting is that there's a little cut here.
Yeah.
That kind of adds to it, you know?
I like it. And then who's this guy? $5, keeping it.
He made it.
He made it. And then $5. I decided to pop on that one too.
I didn't see that one.
Awesome.
I saw the other one.
There's another Teen Wolf over there?
Well, yeah, no, it's like a varsity thing.
Oh yeah, I also got this thing right here. I'm gonna look it up on Amazon right now. It's basically a micro cassette recorder. Let's check out how much this is on Amazon right now. 20 something? Okay, so 20 bucks. Yeah. It's not bad though. I'm gonna send it in. 4.5 stars. I'll do it. And we also got this chainsaw right here. Probably resell for around 50 plus. Buy for $5. Needs some work. So we'll adjust the counter to about 330 at this point, I think. Not too bad. Let's keep going. Oh, we are riding like the wind to this next garage sale right here. This looks really good. Let's make some more money and see what we find here. Hey. Ooh, check it out, you money. Oh. Let's see if these have corrosion. These calculators, always good to get those. Some corrosion in there. No corrosion in that one. How much are calculators? I'm just curious. These two calculators, I paid $2 a piece for them. This one on FBA, on Amazon FBA, if you send it in, you get about $54 for it. This one right here, you get around 70 bucks for it. $71.59 right there, used. Boom. Sell it in used condition. There it is. So we're about $4.50, I think, at this point. E-Money bought a glove. What's so special about this glove?
So this is a first base glove, but the fact that I got it is that it's larger. It's huge. It's almost like a catcher's mitt.
Okay.
But this one's gonna go for about 50 to 80 bucks.
How much did you spend on this thing?
$2.
$2 to 50 to 80. All right, so I think we're at like what, $4.50 now. So now we can just round it up to 500 then. Cool. So we're at $500 for the day in profit, in potential future profit. Pretty good. All right. Next garage sale right here looks kind of eh. I see a big ass bass amp. See some things, but nothing really sticks out. A leather jacket that's hanging up. I want to look into that. That jacket is pretty cool. So we're at 30 so far, right? From this garage sale, got some old Gringo boots. See, old Gringo is really awesome. It's like heritage, right? So we have a price tag of $4.49 on the side here, but an updated price tag of about $3.49 on the side here. It can be conservative here and say that this is probably going to sell for around $1 to $120. Let's just be conservative. So I paid $25 for those. $5 for this jacket. This jacket in my booth, this is a nice jacket. So this jacket in my booth probably sell for 30 to 50. I would say closer to 50. So we'll go in the middle, $40. And now let's update that little number on the side. And yeah, that's where we are at so far. Make offer on the jacket. There was make offer on the boots, meaning, you know, I say a price and then like a person combats me. Now, I would have paid $50 for these boots, right? I probably would have. But you always never want to say the first price. Never, ever, 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 ever. So the person was like, how about $5 for this jacket? I was like, wow, that's amazing, right? I was gonna pay like, you know, up to about 15. these boots I was going to pay up to 50. He sold them to me for $25. He said 30. I said, you know what? I was thinking like 20. Let's meet in the middle at 25. I mean, there's so much negotiation going on here, but professional garage sailing tips right there for you, right there. All right, so there's like a parking lot sale here at the Austin Film Studios. We're gonna go check this place out, this garage sale. It's like a informal thing. Last time I came here was like 2 years ago.
Did you get the dummy lamp here?
I found a dummy lamp here, found a keyboard here, a couple other things. So we'll see if I find anything today, but there's supposed to be some stuff here. This looks awesome. All right. Thank you. Thanks. Exactly. That little poster looking thing. That's weird.
Debbie, did you want to buy that? Because he's about to...
So from this film studio sale, got these Tritorn boots. Pretty nice. Can't find any real comps on this, but just from the construction and everything, how thick the leather is, I'm gonna go ahead and comfortably say that this is probably $70 or more. So I've lost track of the count. This Budweiser trucker hat, a vintage Budweiser trucker hat, flaking inside. This is probably $20 to $30 in my booth, so I'll add it to that as well. This was, I think $5. That was $10. This Aviator Nation shirt, and I can go on eBay and sell this thing for probably 20 to 30, maybe more. Aviator Nation is a company, I want to say maybe out of Santa Monica or somewhere over there in California, and they use some really awesome fabric to make their clothing, and it's really cool. Very expensive jackets and sweatshirts and stuff like that, but this is a basic shirt right here. It's probably 20 to 30 bucks. E-Money's got something.
All right, I want to hit some home runs, okay? And I think this is going to be the home run. The reason why I picked up on this is I've actually sold original baseball jerseys in the past, but this is real cloth, and this is starter. There's no one on the back, okay? And that's another good thing, is that it appeals to everybody. This is $5, and it's probably going to shake out at about 90 to 100.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
90 to
You think so?
$100. Yeah.
Dang. Why didn't you get the other one then?
Because the other one is by Russell, and that one is not as appealing as this, and it doesn't have any stitching on the back. The Russell one.
Yeah, the embroidery is good. So embroidery is always
embroidery is really good,
piece.
and the baseball jerseys have this swoop to it.
Nice.
But it just feels like real clothing.
Yeah, it's very heavyweight. Yeah,
very heavyweight.
Nice. We're just gonna update the number because now we've just lost all. Now I've really lost track of everything. But hey, we're making some good money here. We found a lot of stuff, and it's 9:30. There's a vintage clothing yard sale. Look at this, guys. Austin, Texas sucks for garage sales.
Don't move here.
Don't move here ever. There's a ton of. Okay, we're gonna spend some time here. I'm not gonna put the phone in my pocket because it's gonna be like drooping out and falling over. Because I see there's a lot of bending over here to be done to look at stuff. So. We see people looking at these two bikes that we wanted to buy, but we'll see what we can do here. Next garage sale sitting right there. Who knows what we're gonna find? I'm kind of like matching the A-pillar with these people that are sitting at the garage sale. We'll check it out here. Nothing there, but we're gonna find another. We're gonna find another garage sale soon. So just chill, peeps. We'll find one. Oh, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. This thing still work and everything?
You can load it up.
Isn't it supposed to be longer, or does it go longer?
That's it.
That's all it is?
It's just a little one, yeah.
Dude, this is awesome.
You can load it up and shoot it if you want.
How much is this blowgun? I'm just curious. I've never shot one, but like...
Yeah, it's a cheap one, like $5.
$5?
Yeah, those are just little...
Money, do we need a blowgun? All right, next garage sale is here. We are just getting so tired. We made some good money, but we'll see if we can make a little bit more. We'll see.
Let us know if you see anything you like.
Okay.
The bikes.
The bikes?
The one of them's the Peugeot. We haven't picked this one up. It's a Lucchese. I think she wants $150 for those.
Okay. Yeah. Looks like my brothers might be popping on that bike right there. Those Lucchese boots would be such a home run if I could get them for like 20 to 50 bucks. Those are 1883 Lucchese boots, perfect condition. Half of it was snakeskin, the other half was an amazing looking teal. You saw it on the camera. Yeah, they're asking. It's still probably a good deal, but I don't know. It's just steep. It's a steep price. Usually when I get into those kind of home runs, I'm into them for like 50 or less, and I'm selling them for, you know, sometimes 200 or more, something like that. Looks like he's getting that bike. So my guess is you got it for $20 or $25. Let's see. You could probably sell that bike in town for like 70 to 100, maybe something like that if it's operational. Let's see what you got it for. So it's an old Cruiser 3-speed bike. How much you buy it for?
$20.
Nice. How much do you think you'll sell it for?
It'll sell easily for 60, but I'm gonna shoot for 80.
Okay, good. I was saying 70 in the mid-range. Good, good. I think it's there. Yeah, it's that thing. Yeah. Look at these houses. Oh my lord. From that garage sale, mint 29-inch takeoff tires from a really nice bike. They're slicks and they are perfectly new. This is probably 50 to 60. I spent 18 on everything that you're seeing here, so this I can probably resell for about 50, 60, possibly 80. We'll see. This Stein right here, technically was $1, and this will probably sell in my booth for 20 or so. And this is a Patagonia beanie, which we are going to keep. That was $1, and on it shirt, I'm going to keep it, turning it into a tank top. That was $1, and then this awesome Ralph Edwards sportswear, looks like shearling vest, very nice. That was $5 in my booth at the right time. That could sell for around 40, 50. Man, I've lost complete track of like the counter at this point. Still making some serious cheddar here. Definitely making some taco level profits. E-Money, what did you get?
So I got this Pixel mug by Starbucks. It doesn't have the lid, but what I normally like to do with these is that if I find some of the other ones at Goodwill or something for a little sub $3, I'll lot them all up. Probably sell 4 or 5 for like 100, maybe 120 bucks. It's hard to sell these by themselves, but if you lot them all up, it's a little bit easier.
Pixelated Starbucks,
yeah.
Huh? That's crazy.
I thought it was similar to the Drip mug because I saw road art, and it's not, but it's definitely something to look out for.
And?
Masters hat, both these $1 total. This one's a little bit more messy, but in the booth probably. What do you think, 20?
Yeah, about 20 bucks. If you're still here to this point, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell as well next to the subscribe button. I think it's time for tacos. Let's do it. Before tacos, we must egg it. If you haven't figured out, we're all about healthy eating, and getting pasture-raised eggs at the farmer's market is just paramount in having good eggs throughout the whole week. We get them here at the farmer's market. Let's go see Sam. Hey now, hey now.
Man.
What up?
How are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
Do you have any?
Let's see.
Yes, I do. They're small.
Dainty ones, huh?
They're small.
Yeah.
These are a $4 dozen. These are look the same to me. They're packaged as a $5, but I'll do 4 on these if you want them. But yeah, this is what I've got. I'm sorry, man.
So how much for everything? What do you think? Best deal. What do you got?
Best
Sam?
deal. 4, 4, 4, 4, 16, 14.
14. All right, we're a buyer. Let's do it. Got Wendy in the house. What up?
Hey.
Got her some tacos. We have all this salsa, tacos, the beans, and then, oh gosh, her mom sent me a little Easter care package. Holy moly.
Care package.
It's like a care package for Easter, right?
It's an Easter basket, babe.
Shut up. I have no idea what I'm talking about. All right. Peeps in there. We got some Jelly Bellies. We got some something.
Sweet tarts.
Oh my gosh, Cadbury eggs. This is gonna make my day. This right here. This gluten-free, fat-free, sugar-free, carb-friendly. That's what I really like. I love these things, but only in this time of the year. Oh my gosh, I am so pumped up for this thing. Best. That's pretty much the vlog. Thanks, Angie, for sending me that right there. Anyways, guys, it was fun hanging out with you. I hope we found some good cheddar scores. I thought it was a fun video to film. If you guys thought the same, hit the like button, hit the comments, and we'll see you on the next Bonafide Hustler video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Alright, you guys, it's summertime. That means I want to talk about making money with garage sales. I'm not talking about making money by buying things at garage sales and selling them. I'm talking about having your own garage sale and making money. So garage sales have always been a really good idea if you're wanting to sell some of your old stuff to get some cash in your pocket. But what do you think about having garage sales as a part of your business strategy? So there's two different things that you can do with a garage sale as part of your business strategy that involves making money. You can either buy things at a low enough price so that you know that you can make profits selling things out of your garage versus online, or you can use garage sales to offload some of the lower ticket items that you get in giant lots. For instance, if you get a pallet or a big box of merchandise, and most of it is good for online sales. However, you always get those things, kind of the bottom of the barrel kind of goods that aren't really worth it to sell online. So either you just donate it or you just keep it for yourself, or you could sell it at a garage sale. And the beauty of just basically selling the bottom of the barrel leftovers from your lots at garage sales is that almost always it's pure profit, meaning the other items in your lots you've already made money on, or you've already made your money back on the lot, and so everything that's left over that you haven't yet sold online is strictly profit, because the other items being sold already paid for the box. So you could do one or the other, or you can do a combination of both. That's what I do. I usually do a combination of both. There will be instances where I will buy pallets or boxes knowing that the majority of it is actually going to be sold locally and not all online. And then of course there are the pallets and the boxes that I buy mostly for online, but then I kind of have those leftovers at the bottom of the box that won't really bring in any money online, so it's not worth the effort. So those are the items that I just sell at a garage sale. So having garage sales has been a pretty successful part of my reselling business. So today I wanted to share my top tips with you on how to bring in the most money with a garage sale. And also just some general tips for safety and maximizing your time. And this of course is in no particular order. I just basically wrote all these down and I'm just gonna give them to you. So the first thing that I do to maximize my time is I don't really price stuff. The only time I'll usually put price tags on things is when it's over $10. Now I do have a pricing gun, and I highly recommend using a pricing gun if you're going to do local sales and garage sales as a part of your regular business routine. I'll link the one that I use down below. I just got it on Amazon. I believe it was $14. It is so easy to use, and it is so much faster than traditional garage sale stickers. So if I have the time, I will go ahead and price some items, but I've been starting to notice more and more that taking the time to price items not only wastes time in the long run, but I've been noticing a trend in my buyers being turned off by seeing prices on things, as weird as that sounds. But I'll talk more about that part later. The main time saver for not pricing things is that it used to take me hours in the garage standing around pricing things individually. And so now not pricing everything saves me hours worth of prep time, because there's basically no prep. A couple hours before the sale opens, I basically put out the tables, dump the boxes on the tables, and spread everything out. That's it. Little to no prep. Super big time saver. Also, if you don't have prices on your items, you don't have to go back and change the prices. So let's say you have one particular item you initially wanted $10 for. If it's been a couple of garage sales and it still hasn't moved, then you would have to go peel off the sticker and put a new sticker on. Whereas if you just had no price tags on things, if someone asked you for a price, you could give them a super competitive price if you were just wanting to move the item. It saves you time all around. It saves you prep time in the beginning, and also with the entire process of moving things faster. Because with stickers, you can't really run a sale. Whatever the sticker says is what the sticker says. And if a potential buyer sees that price and doesn't like it, you could have missed out on a sale because they think that the sticker price is what you want. Some people are too introverted to negotiate. So when you take stickers off of items completely, it allows people to ask what you want for something as opposed to assuming that you only will take the price on the sticker. The next tip to maximizing money is to take credit cards. You can absolutely swipe cards at your garage sale. Square is super easy to use, and it's free. They just take a very small percentage that's pretty comparable to PayPal's fees. And you basically plug a little doodad into your phone and you swipe cards, and that's about it. Square is free to sign up. The fees are very, very small, very similar to PayPal. I believe it's something like 2.7% and a 25-cent transaction fee. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it is. It's very comparable to PayPal, if not less, and it's free to sign up. You can link your bank account really super easy, and you just basically go on Amazon and you can order a reader that fits into your phone. You just basically plug it into your charging port or your auxiliary port into your cell phone, and you basically just enter in how much you want to charge somebody and swipe their card. It's really super easy to use. And that has been key to maximizing the amount of money that I've been making at my garage sales. Because when people are seeing a lot of things that they want to buy, as soon as they find out I take cards, they buy even more. I've even had some people leave and come back because after thinking about it, they decided that they might as well come back and buy more because I take cards. I also use these little display signs that I got on Amazon that lets people know that I take cards. So I try to talk to potential buyers as much as I can, but if I don't get to everybody, those signs all around the yard sale letting people know that we take any kind of credit card, that really helps with that. Okay, so my next tip is about advertising the garage sales. I always advertise my garage sales using Facebook Marketplace. Not only do I advertise on Facebook Marketplace itself, but I also advertise on various buy-sell trade groups that are local to my area. Make sure to put photos on your ad. I believe that that has a greater result and turnout for your garage sale if you have pictures of very specific things. If you know something or multiple items are going to attract a lot of potential buyers, make sure to put those photos on your ad. I also like to post pictures of just boxes full of things. This stuff doesn't have to be nicely out on tables or nicely on shelving units. I basically just take pictures of overflowing boxes, and I tell people that there's something for everybody and they just need to come check everything out for themselves. I also do 2 ads. I will do one preview ad a few days before the garage sale, and then I will do one garage sale ad the day of the garage sale. Because if you do one a couple of days before, it kind of gets people hyped up. Make sure that they know that it's coming so that they can get up early enough to leave. And then when you post the one that's the day of, it lets people know that have just decided on a whim, hey, let's go to some garage sales. If they open up Facebook to see what garage sales are available, yours will be at the very top of the list because you just posted the ad. So it gives you access to both types of potential garage sale shoppers. I also put up garage sale signs. I have a certain amount of signs that I put at certain major intersections, and I always make sure to put them up the night before the garage sale. That way I save time in the morning, because if I try to do it in the morning, it takes up that precious time that I should be setting up for the garage sale. So I just wait until after dark the night before the garage sale and I go put up all the signs. Put your most valuable items near you at the garage sale. Usually this means the closest to your garage where you spend most of your time. The reason why I say this is because, as sad as it is, even at garage sales, people steal. There was a particular set of glassware. I actually had 3 sets of this glassware. I was asking around $8 for them. $8 I don't really consider high ticket enough to make sure I keep it on a table that's nearest to me at all times. But at the end of my last garage sale, I went over to the table and I only saw 2 sets of the glassware. The 3rd one was missing. That meant that in the chaos of all of the people at the garage sale, someone decided to just grab one and walk off with it. And as maddening as that is, and as frustrating as that is, there's nothing that we can do to stop something like that from happening. So just make sure that the items that are the most valuable are closest to you so that you can see them and try to keep an eye on them. Have tubs on hand so that you can hand them to people to encourage them to buy more. You see someone walking around with like an arm full of stuff, make sure to have bins available to them so that you can hand them over so that they can put the items in the bins. So this will accomplish 2 things for you. If they have a bin that they can put stuff in, number 1, they are more likely to buy more because they have a place to put things, and they're not feeling the pressure to check out because their arms are starting to cramp up. So if someone has arms full of stuff, they might be feeling like, okay, I must be done because I can't juggle this stuff anymore. My arms are getting tired. I'm really done doing shopping because I'm about ready to drop all of this. Or if they see something else that they want, they're like, well, I wish I could pick that up, but my arms are full. If you give them a bin, they have a place to put their stuff, their arms aren't tired anymore, they can shop freely, and they have something to fill. They fill it up, they buy more. And then you take credit cards too, so it's like, boom, double whammy, give me all the money. Something else that I do that helps me save with time prepping for the garage sale is I do have shelving units that are on wheels. So that means I could put things on the shelving units and just wheel them out when it's time for the garage sale. It also helps with storage space when the garage sale is not going on. I can just put things on the shelves and wheel them into the garage. Then when the garage sale is happening, I can wheel them out and I don't have to put things on those shelves because stuff is already there. Something else that I do is I have a stable, sturdy shelf that is at the end of my driveway, right where my garage opens. So I can basically fill that shelf with stuff, and then when the garage sale is ready to go, I just open up the garage door and there's already stuff on the shelves and everything is facing the driveway. That way people can just walk right up the driveway and go shopping. Now, when it comes to taking cash, I do a fanny pack, yes, a fanny pack, and I have a locked cash box that I keep deep into the garage. I do not put the cash box where people can see it. I put it in the back corner of the garage, and I only go back there if I don't have enough cash in my fanny pack to make change for people. Also, when I reach a slower part of the garage sale, I will excuse myself into the garage and I will take money out of my fanny pack to put it in the locked cash box. This will prevent you from giving people the illusion that you can be easily taken advantage of, because remember, as maddening as it is and as frustrating as it is, people do steal. So the last thing you want to do is give them the opportunity to run off with your money. Make sure to talk to your buyers. Encourage them to give you offers. This is something else that comes from not putting prices on your items. If you're not going to put prices on your items, you have to make sure that your potential buyers know that you are open to offers and that you are open to communicating with them. Because if you don't have prices on your items, they might be too shy to approach you to ask. But if you approach them and you're very, very friendly and let them know that you are open to all offers, if they see something they like, to give you a number, and that the more that they buy, the bigger deal you'll give them, just be super friendly and open and let them know that you are up for making them a good deal. And at that same time, give them numbers that they can't say why not to. That's my biggest thing. Because there's so many times people will pick up something and they will like it and they will tell me, I don't really need it. But if you give them a good number, they'll just say why not and buy it. I don't really need a mini waffle maker, but for $5, why not? I heard that last Saturday. And the last little bit of advice that I have is to have bottled water for sale. It goes in line with the whole lemonade stand kind of thing, but as summer months get hotter, having a cooler full of ice water is really beneficial for buyers. It can really help them out because it does get really hot. You could buy a 30 pack of bottled water at Walmart for around $3, so that's only 10 cents a bottle. You could charge 25 cents a bottle and it's 150% profit. Or you could use the bottled water as incentive for purchase and you tell people that they get a free bottled water with every purchase. Either way, having ice cold bottles of water at your garage sale is a really nice gesture. All right, you guys, that's all the tips I have for you today. What tips do you have for running a successful garage sale? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to check the video description. I will put some useful links down there, such as the different rolling shelves that I use, the pricing gun that I use, and other things like that. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you like content like this. That way I know and I can continue to create it. And please do feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see more content. And I'll see you guys with my next video. Bye.
Good morning, everybody on YouTube. It is 7 a.m. I'm getting ready for a tag sale, and I haven't had one in a long time, so I need to remember how to set everything up. I have to set everything up. Literally just rolled out of bed, so it is time to get ready. It's kind of chilly outside, but gotta set everything up. I posted pictures last night on Facebook Marketplace and offer up, and I've been getting messages like crazy because I made sure I made my very first picture, this box right here. Bam! So I just showed off this box. I showed the very top with Pokemon, Soul Silver. There's a few Mario Bros games in there, and yeah, just some stuff that I felt like I had in my inventory to list on eBay and stuff, but you know, this game's really not worth that much. Pokemon Soul Silver. You would think because it's a Pokemon game, it's worth a lot. This is actually probably the least valuable one, and then these Mario Bros games, they go for a decent amount, but after fees and everything, you'd probably make, I don't know, maybe 10 bucks, maybe a little bit less. So I figure if I could try to get, you know, 5 bucks for these games right here, I'm gonna try and get 5 bucks for this. We'll see what happens, and then, you know, a couple bucks for the rest of these. It's nothing too valuable in here, but there's some popular games, and you know, we just have a mishmash of stuff sitting here, and I need to find another one of these kinds of tables. I only have 2, and one of them is being used for my computer, so I think I will be putting stuff out on my porch and just getting all stuff like that ready. So I gotta get started. I'll see you guys soon. So you can see right here is the porch. I think I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff here. Right here is the driveway. I'm gonna move that car around back. I'm trying to sell this car, so I was supposed to go pick up a battery, so it's gonna be a tough sell because it doesn't turn on right now. I bought a battery at Walmart. I was supposed to install it yesterday, but I was very busy yesterday, so I was not able to install it. So that's kind of a shame, and everything's kind of overgrown here right now. So I was gonna set up some tables right in here, maybe a little bit up front here, right around the car, and then up here onto the porch. So these are recyclables. Got to get those into my car and return to free up some space. And I don't have my broom with me because I want to sweep all this off. I want to put like a little blockade right here because nothing right here is for sale. But I'm trying to sell this table, which kind of stinks because these candles are all sitting here and they kind of stain the table. I don't know how I'm going to be able to clean that, but I'm going to do my best because I want to try and get a few bucks for that table and chairs. So let's go. Alright guys, so it's coming along. Obviously I still have a lot to go. I decided not to move the car, a lot of work. I got some buckets from IKEA, a guitar, lots of toys. I brought up a bunch of DVDs and CDs to sell, some VHS tapes. Got a whole bunch of video games over here, just trying to get rid of. Got this fun thing that I actually really like. I cannot find the goalposts. I'm looking everywhere for them, but this thing's really fun. It works great. Gotta sell this table. I tried cleaning it. It didn't really work out very well, so got to figure that out. Hopefully somebody still buys it. We just got a bunch of random stuff. A lot of these are Amazon returns, guys. Like this, yeah, this sells for like 13 bucks after fees. You'll get about 5, right, over on Amazon. If I could sell it for $2 to $3, I'm happy. That's cash in my pocket. I'm taking a $2 loss, but I'm moving in, you know, days. So I just got to move this stuff. I got a bunch of Xbox One games and Blu-rays to draw some eyes. These are all my old Blu-rays. You know, I kept some of the ones I really like, but we have some good ones in here for sure. I'm gonna ask $3 a pop and just see what happens. I got most of these at Goodwill for $3 anyways, and a lot were gifts. Right here, we got a bunch of video games. They're almost all less than $5 after fees on Amazon. So I figured I would just sell them. There's a couple in here, like Assassin's Creed Unity Limited Edition. I'll get $7 after fees. But if I get $5 for it cash, guys, I am happy. Got a bunch of records. These are all unsold inventory on Amazon, so I figured, you know, I've been taking off the Amazon wrappers and just sticking them in this box. We have a keyboard. It's not this keyboard in here. I bought it at a thrift store for $5, thinking it was that. It's a Microsoft one. It's still worth about $10 after fees, but I'm gonna try and just get like $3 to $5 for it, maybe even $2. I really don't care. Got to get rid of it because I don't want to move this stuff. Then we got some furniture. I mean, I haven't really pushed out that much furniture yet, so it's heavy, man. It takes a while to set this thing up. This is my girlfriend's dad's guitar. He wants to sell it, so I told him I'd try to sell it for him. And yeah, we got boxes everywhere. I didn't put any under there, which is good. I thought I'd have to pull some out. So I don't know where I'm gonna put the CDs and DVDs. I'm probably gonna line them up right there so people could come in and look. So time to go back inside, man. I'm digging through everything. You guys can see how much of a mess it is because we are in the process of moving, but I got more records right there I need to finish. Some ones I'm gonna keep. Blackheart Man I'm keeping by Bunny Wailer. Peter Tosh, I like these, so I'm keeping them. I don't know what that is, but I just want to peel off the Goodwill sticker. And I'm selling that on Amazon, of course. Got a bunch of these deodorants that I have listed up on eBay. I might sell these. I'm going to put those in my bar downstairs at my new place. Yeah, so I just got stuff on stuff. All of these got returned. Even though you're allowed to sell these over on Amazon, the listing got blocked for me. Even though it doesn't show up as restricted, each time I've sent them in twice and they've gotten blocked both times. So I've had to pay return shipping both times. So I'm waiting for Christmas and I'm going to merchant fulfill these. Kind of a pain in the butt. I'm not selling any of my PS4 games, not at all. I have a huge PS4 collection down in here. I mean, absolutely massive. So probably close to 100 games, and that goes 2 layers deep. So I love the PS4 so much. But yeah, I gotta keep finding stuff. The office is, oh my gosh, it's so hard to even walk around in there. But there is some things I need to grab from in there. Also, I have eBay orders that need to go out, which kind of sucks. So took out that cart, trying to find some artwork down in the basement to put out. I don't know what else. It's a lot of work and I'm tired, guys. It's a mess in here. It's a mess in here. Gotta do some dishes. But all right, guys, I'm just showing you some stuff. Let's hope nobody's stealing all my crap outside, and we can actually make some money today, guys. It starts in about 30 minutes. I'm surprised nobody showed up yet. I didn't put any signs around town. I only listed it online. I was thinking about putting like a big tag sale sign, maybe right there on that pole, like tag sale. But people will see it. This is kind of a main road. It's kind of busy, so people will see it, and hopefully they just stop by. So it's chaos out here, guys. We got a car alarm going off. There's a 3-car accident right down there. There are motorcycles whipping by all day. It's kind of a pain in the butt out here. I've been doing all right. I sold a pretty good amount of video games. I sold some Blu-rays over here that I had listed for $3. I haven't sold any records yet, surprisingly. I sold some of these that I got out of that bulk buy, that bulk pallet. Don't think I've sold any furniture. Somebody was interested in my Saab, which I'm selling this for $1,500. What else? Somebody came by and bought a DVD. I sold some toys. Got a whole bunch of these that I was telling you guys about. I paid $6 a piece for them, and I know I can definitely sell them for, I think, around 20-ish on Amazon. As a merchant, shipping's kind of crazy. The price used to be in the high 30s, and I feel like it'll go back up to that around Christmas, but I have so many of them inside. I'm selling them for 10 bucks a pop, and I sold one of those, which is nice. I bring one out after another. I don't want to bring them all out here because I do want to save some to sell online, because I'll make way more money than just $4. But at least I'll take the cash right now. Less stuff to move. It was kind of a pain having these shipped back and forth to me with Amazon, so we'll see what happens there. Haven't sold any of these little buckets yet. I have this table out here. I have a guitar right here, which had a price tag on it. Yeah, somebody was looking at it. He might come back for it. I don't know. I haven't put everything out yet. It's still pretty early. I got this football game right here that I'm waiting on. Some more records down there. We got a bunch of Star Trek VHS tapes that came in a huge CD DVD lot. These were just thrown in for free, so I figured $5 for the whole box is pretty good. I put some flannels out. I mean, people don't really buy clothing, I noticed, from sales. Maybe let me know if you guys have ever sold clothing at a sale, at a garage sale. I have never seen anybody buy any, but you never know. You know, some Wrangler, Woolrich, Ralph Lauren, some good stuff here. Now, I actually got all of these for free, so I was just gonna sell them at $2 a piece to get rid of them. I mean, I have a lot of clothes listed online, guys, and this is nothing super special. Some Woolrich, Eddie Bauer. They were free, you know, so I'm just trying to move them. I don't even know what kind of jeans these are. Some Levi's, so still not so bad. $2 a pop would be nice on these if they would actually sell. And yeah, so just I sold some toys and stuff like that. Toys seem to do pretty good. But I mean, I've only had, I think, 5 people come by, really not that many people. And I've made $105.80 so far. So, I mean, I'm doing all right. $105 isn't anything to laugh at. I'm very happy about that. I'd like to make at least another 100, so $205, and I will be happy. That will help me buy a fridge for my new house. So yeah, just waiting for people to come by. I didn't put a single sign up in town. I only posted online. I figured people will drive by and see it since it's a pretty busy road. So yeah, see what happens. All right, guys, the wallet is looking fat. The wallet is looking fat, and the dog is looking skinny. She's in shape. She's in so much shape, but the wallet, it's exploding at the seams. I'm just waiting for somebody who ran to the supermarket to get some cash back, and she is going to be buying this stuff and that PS1 for $60, which I'm super happy about. We just got a few things in here. We have a Game Boy that doesn't work. We have a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. We have a Nintendo DS that has a broken hinge. We have a PS1, which does work perfectly fine. It's actually very clean. And then we have some games right here. Nothing too phenomenal. Lester the Unlikely, Balls, Porky Pig, Batman, Jurassic Park. Nothing too special. This is nice, but one of the things is broken on it. And then right in here is a carrying case I used to use for Super Nintendo games, which I'm just gonna throw in, just give it to her. 60 bucks I feel like was a solid deal. Let's see what games we have in here. Just a few games, nothing too amazing. Super Black Bass, Nintendo Guts. This is probably the best one right here, Diddy Kong's Quest. Sonic 4, Shaq Fu, Street Fighter 2, The Lion King, and Super Star Wars. I feel like if I were to sell all of this online, after fees, after everything, I might, if I'm lucky, because a lot of these are long tail items, guys. If I were to sell these online, I might make $120 at the high end. I mean, that's at the really, I can't zipper this up. That's at the really high end, probably closer to $100 after all fees, maybe even a little bit less if I wanted to move this stuff fast, because everything does have wear. This has a broken clip right there. This has a broken hinge, and that truck was really loud. This has a broken hinge, the Game Boy doesn't work. So it's, you know, it's all these little things that add up. So $60 cash, I'm super happy about. I'm gonna show you guys the grand total of what I sold everything for in a minute. You guys can see what sold. It is way more empty out here, which is nice. We still have a lot of CDs and DVDs, which kind of sucks. This is stuff I really wanted to sell. I did sell a decent amount of them, but not enough. Some guy was gonna come and buy them all for a flea market at $0.25 a piece, but he didn't have enough. Space in his car, so that's kind of a shame. But you know, it is what it is. We do have a lot of PC games left, so I might just do an auction over on eBay for the rest of them. Same goes with these DVDs. I might just do an auction just to move it all, so I don't have to sit on it for that long.
We're going to talk about the top 10 items that we like to sell at garage sales to bring in extra money. Coming up.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to an all-new edition of the Sunday Night Sit-Down with America's #1 money couple. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
The Sunday Night Sit Down is being brought to you by our friends over at Policy Genius. Policy Genius is your go-to stop for when you're trying to find insurance. They offer a great tool that's totally free where you can put your information in and get instant quotes right away to see how much it would cost you to have insurance and also to show you if your current insurance is even necessary. So all you have to do to find out the details is go to hisandhermoney.com/policygenius. And of course, the link is below in the description box.
Well, it's that time of year where everyone is having garage sales or either shopping at garage sales. We brought to you guys a few months back on how you can have a successful garage sale. That is something that we have been doing over the past, oh my gosh, at least 4 or 5 years now. And it's something that we look forward to doing. At least I look forward to doing it because, you know, I'm the one out there like hustling and bustling, and I'm using your muscle power to bring stuff out. However, but it's an extra way to bring in extra cash as well as clear up clutter out of your home. Now, for some of you guys who followed the series that I did, 31 Days to a Clutter-Free Life and Home, that's one of the tips that I share with you guys. Anytime you're cleaning out your home or you're purging items, create a separate spot in your home. And for us, it's in our basement. We have like a little corner in our basement where we place items that we plan to sell for our upcoming garage sale. Well, guys, we just had our garage sale the following a week ago, and we did pretty well. As a matter of fact, we pretty much cleared out almost everything. And the reason is we believe that when you have a garage sale, you need to like push those items to sale, and one way to do it is make sure that your prices are definitely affordable and that they're low. Everybody loves to shop at our garage sales because I always say 50 cents a dollar, 50 cents a dollar, because number one, I'm clearing up clutter. I'm clearing away things that I don't use anyway. And then number two, it's nice to be able to earn some extra cash that we can now throw onto the principal of our mortgage, because we're trying to become totally mortgage free because we are currently debt free with everything else except the mortgage. So we thought that this would be a great video to share with you guys our top 10 items that we have sold personally at our garage sales, and no matter what, every time we put them out every year, they sell, or it sells extremely, extremely quickly.
The first item that we're going to talk about is office/school supplies. We're talking about notebooks, pens, pencils, highlighters, things of that nature. You'd be amazed. You know what? People come around and they want to save money in this area because, quite frankly, things in the stores are marked up too high. And so when it comes to these items, people love to rack up, especially if they're in great condition or maybe even new condition. Maybe you just have a bunch of extra stuff sitting around that you're not even using. Get rid of that stuff, get rid of the clutter, and make some money in the process. Matter of fact, it doesn't even have to be new. Ty sold a bunch of pens that were just loose pens, and people were snatching them up and buying them just as is.
Yeah, absolutely right. As a matter of fact, I remember one year, poor hubby, so sorry, I had no idea. I found this box in the garage with like all these different office supplies, like Post-it notes and stuff like that in there, and I thought, this is strange. I don't know what this is. Well, let me put it out in the garage sale. I had no idea that it was your items from work that you packed away. I didn't know where it came from. I just thought, well, wow, maybe we had this years ago. Well, anyway, let's get rid of it. And people were buying that stuff like crazy.
Of course they were.
Yeah, and
it was
before
all
I knew
new.
it, you came outside and you were like, Ty, I said, what? You were like, this was my summer. I said, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I said, I was wondering where that box came from. I thought you put it out there for the garage sale, and I had no idea that it was from work. But anyway, we made some money on that. But as you mentioned, loose pens, I grabbed a whole bunch of loose pens and highlighters and things like that, and somebody bought it for $2. So, hey, you may think it's junk, but other people do not. So definitely office/school supplies sell extremely well. The second item that sells really, really well, and it goes really, really fast every time I put it out, is Bath & Body Works products. Yes, ladies, it does not have to be full bottles. As a matter of fact, every single few months, Bath & Body Works always sends me like a coupon to try out a travel size item for free. And I do. I'll go into the store and I'll get my lotion because that's another nice way to be able to try different scents, and I don't have to really pay for it, and I can see if I like it. But anyway, by the time garage sale season comes around, I usually have so much of that stuff that I want to get rid of some of it. So I'll grab a couple of bottles, even though it may be halfway full. No exaggeration. I set it out there. People snatch it up like that. Bath & Body Works products, perfumes, people will buy it. It does not have to be brand new. A travel size, like a sample like this, even if it's half used, somebody will buy it for 50 cents. Hey, that's better than instead of tossing it out or throwing it in the garbage and also letting it just sit around and collect dust. You can sell those items, and they sell really, really well, really fast. The Bath & Body Works lotions, as well as the sprays, like the cologne sprays, sell extremely, extremely well at a garage sale.
The third item that sells really well at our garage sales is jewelry. And don't just think it has to be gold or silver. Like even the costume jewelry sells well. People are looking for a deal on items to accessorize themselves as they're going to work or as they're going to school. So look around your house, empty out your jewelry containers that you're not using, even the costume jewelries, put it out there and sell it.
Yeah, absolutely. The fourth item that sells really, really well is of course, clothing, and that goes for children's clothing as well as even adult clothing, you all. But you don't want to sell those items for top dollar. Anytime we put clothing out at a garage sale, we sell it for no more than $1. It's usually 50 cents. Anytime we tell people, when we see them walking up and they're looking through the bins, we say, hey, everything's 50 cents. And they will buy that stuff by the droves. You hear what I'm saying? If they know they can get 2 items for $1, before you know it, you would clear out all of your clothing. And anything that's left over at the end of our garage sale, we then turn around and donate it to Goodwill.
Number 5, toys. Listen, you know you bought way too many toys for your kids and they're just sitting around collecting dust. They're not playing with them all. Pack those jokers up, shine them up, put a sticker on them, and sit them on the table. Because you know what? There are plenty of other parents who have children that are younger than yours who are in need of those toys, and their children will actually play with them. That's why they're out on the hunt trying to find a good deal on toys. So sell those toys that your kids are no longer using. The 6th item that you want to sell at your garage sale are books. Listen, whether you've read them already or whether you bought them and you never read them, you don't need them around just collecting dust. You need to put those books out there because that is an item that has sold well for us. Books that we've already read that we probably won't be reading again, so then what exactly is the point of holding on to them? Chances are you probably won't be getting around to it, and chances are somebody else could pay you money for those books. So go ahead and sell your books at your next garage sale.
That's right, and especially children's books. Children's books sell extremely, extremely well. We have a lot of books here in our home, and we put them out in the garage sale. We don't sell them for a lot, maybe a quarter, no more than 50 cents, but usually a quarter. And people buy them by the droves. As a matter of fact, at our last garage sale that we had last week, a soon-to-be teacher came, and she just bought all the books from her. So I gave her a deal. I said, hey, you can have all of them for $5. We were not in need of them anymore, and she needed them as well to be able to give to her students. So we thought, hey, this would be a great way to be able to also help her out by giving her a great deal, as well as clear up clutter. The 7th item that we love to sell at our garage sales are anything that has to do with home decor, whether it's candles, vases, frames, artwork. That stuff sells extremely well because, quite frankly, in the stores, they can be very, very pricey, especially like candles and things like that. So people love to come to garage sale to find those items for like $1, $2, no more than $5, depending on some of the items. But definitely, as you're going through your home right now and you're probably decorating or coming up with new renovation ideas and things like that, don't toss your stuff away, your home decor items away. Sit them aside. Some of the garage sale, they sell extremely well. The 8th item that sells extremely well is makeup. Yes, makeup. Now, I don't personally sell used makeup whatsoever. Although I have seen where some people do, and I think that's pretty gross. But brand new items, brand new makeup, things that has not been opened, let me tell you, they buy that stuff up like crazy. It's almost like the women have like radars on or something. You know what I mean? It's like immediately like do 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 do, and it's like makeup, makeup, makeup. So I sit it all in a bin or whatnot. If I have some items and maybe I'm not using it or something like that, hey, I'll toss that stuff in there and people will buy it and I never have any left over. Usually I don't have anything left over. So all things makeup, whether it's nail polish, they will buy nail polish even if it's not new. So definitely clear out your nail polish and people will come and they will buy that stuff up from you. The 9th item that we love to sell at our garage sales is toiletries. Yep, believe it or not, it's toiletries. Just recently, I had to go through an entire revamp of like my hair supplies and things like that because certain hair products I cannot use on my hair now with this particular style that I have now. And so I just set that stuff out, 50 cents, no more than $1, and people were buying it up like crazy. And let me tell you, it does not have to be brand new. I have purchased my children this particular body wash, and they kind of had like their skin was a little bit irritated by it, so I take it that their skin is just a little bit more sensitive, so it was something that I could not use, they could not use. I didn't want it to go to waste. I set it out there. People buy it. They will buy items such as body washes and things like that. If you tried items and maybe you tried it a few times, even if it's half full, don't think that it's garbage. It's not. It's not being wasteful whatsoever. Someone else will love to be able to get that from you and use it, okay?
The last thing that you should sell at your next garage sale are all those baby items. You remember all those little cute gadgets that you got at your baby shower that you don't even really use no more because little Jimmy is not a baby anymore. He's like 16. And you still got that stuff just laying around. Things like strollers and high chairs and booster seats and little monitors that keep track of the baby. Listen, that stuff sells like hotcakes.
Hotcakes.
You need to pack up all that and put it on the table outside for your next garage sale so that you can bring in some cash. So we want to hear from you guys. What are some things that have sold well at garage sales for you? Remember, His and Her Money is a community of people all trying to win with their finances. So we need to hear from everybody and we need to learn from everybody. So down in the comment section below, let everybody know what items sell well at your garage sales.
So guys, we hope that this video has helped you out. We hope that you all are ready and inspired to sell because it is pound hustle season, right? Let's go, you all. So if you all enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, check us out over at our website at hisandhermoney.com. Meet us back here next Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
And don't forget to check out our awesome podcast, which is highly ranked over on iTunes. It's called the His and Her Money Show. We share personal finance advice, marriage advice, and a whole bunch of debt-free stories to give you the motivation that you need on your journey to financial freedom. So go subscribe to the His and Her Money Show on iTunes or Stitcher Radio or Google Play. Wherever you need us, we're there. Well, guys, it's been great. Until next time, peace.
If I was really doing this, I'd make 1,000 a week, easy. And if you like, on just Saturday, just working Saturday.
Yeah, I get that.
To boost your income, learn to become from someone who has done the thing that you want, son. What's up, Believe Nation? It's Evan. I believe in you, and this channel is designed to be a part of your daily success routine. So today, let's learn how to make $1,000 a week garage sale flipping with Gary Vaynerchuk. Also, if you want to know what Gary Vee and other successful entrepreneurs have to say about building unstoppable confidence, check out my 254 Confidence series, where every day for the next 254 days, I will send you a morning video for free to help you build your confidence. The link to join is in the description below.
The reason people don't put themselves in a position to fail, the reason people aren't patient, is they value other people's opinions too much. The thing about garage sale that really turns me on is the thrill of the hunt, because it's the place where you can really score. A huge box of toys for $3 worth $300.
How much cash in your room carry on you?
You're like $400. Don't need that much. $15, $30. Like, I don't know. Usually, truly, you only need about $100. This could be decent. It looks a little too new, but we're about to strike. There's striking to be done here. How much are the stuffed animals? 50 cents. Good. SpongeBob, maybe?
Oh, yes. Sam's got color. Winnie the Pooh kind of got color.
How much is this?
What's cup nowhere to be found, by the way?
All right, stuffed animals continue to be my score. 50 cents a pop. Dumbo, Disney Store. Snuffleupagus. Bang. Olaf. What? And this one's gonna be a beast. The FAO Schwartz giraffe. So we just looked it up. The Jeffrey giraffe Toys R Us FAO Schwartz combo, $30. Paid 50 cents. I don't know what else to say. After eBay fees, it's just like a quick $20. Just a lot of people not making $20 an hour. And that's just one of the things. Wait till I look up the Snuffleupagus. Thank you so much. You got it? This is pretty exciting to me. Vintage Lego thing, never opened. 2003. Jesus, I'm getting old. But it's still 15 years old. I'm excited to open this up. This was a huge score. I already looked it up. Paid $3. They wanted $5. Paid $3 for these Spider-Man skates in package. Never opened as well. Or opened. Pretty excited about it. Oh, don't worry. That's so awesome, I heard. All right, let's go.
color.
Yeah, she goes, at least go around the corner.
Don't kill me.
So good. So good. Lego 4098. 25 bucks. Give it to me, Lily. All right, pay $2 for this. All right, cool. So some Macy's snow globes in there. And they are better than I think I thought.
You gonna go back and play?
Yep. Would you do 10 if I bought 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a bag?
I do have a bag.
Awesome. This is f***ing exciting. We just bought 3 snow globes for 10 bucks. And I'm fired up. I'm fired up, my guy. I'm fired up.
All right, how do you feel?
Feeling really good now. Starting to get hot. Getting some stuff now. Well over the $200 range, maybe a little bit more even. Feel much better.
$200 a lot.
A whole lot when you need it. And like, it's probably more, we'll see.
What?
It says 2. Would you take $1 for this?
Sure.
Thanks. All right, picked up this scary bear for $1 called For Real from Tiger, 2004. Let's see what it's worth. 20 bucks all day. Big all day, 20 bucks.
You're shot, dude.
Who, me? Because I get more excited about this than like anything. Look at an angle. Oh. I get better. Just picked up 2 jerseys for $2 a piece. Kevin Durant, Seattle Supersonics jersey, pretty rare, $2. Garnett, really nice one actually, stitched, Celtics, $2 each. We'll say 64 bucks for the Durant. I mean,
Paid $2.
paid $2. You saw there was a little bit of like shitty stains on it. I can clean that off. Just crazy. If I was really doing this, I'd make 1,000 a week, easy. And if you like, on just Saturday,
Yeah.
just working Saturday.
Yeah, I get that.
So, ugh. I mean, I genuinely think Goodwill, eBay, buying bulk on eBay, selling on Amazon, like, I just think this is the $100,000 a year thing for so many people making $30,000 to $60,000 a year. I feel phenomenal. This is the big final score. This is about $100 minimum. And now I know about Cherish Teddies. Now I'm a Cherish Teddies player. And every time you become more of a player of a new thing, look, this is very simple. Spent 40, 50, 20, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, easily now into the $500 or $600 range of resale. I just wish so many of you would do this. It's $400, $500, $600 every weekend. It's now 11:47, so we're 4 hours in. Little gas money, I get it, but like net, $200, $300, $400 every weekend. And if you don't want to be like tedious, because now you got to post and all this, cool, just throw up this. Huge collection of Cherish Teddies, 80 bucks, boom, quick little, 60 bucks here. It adds up when you got groceries, when you got bills, when you got college loans, when you got rent, people sitting around dwelling. 85, 90% of this country working, minimum wages, low incomes. It just matters. Teaching people how to fish, flip life, it's real.
Now, I've got a really special bonus clip from Gary giving advice to a hustling young lemonade stand entrepreneur that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, I want to know your thoughts on this series. It's a new series I'm trying out called Make Money, where the idea is once a month giving you practical advice and tips from different entrepreneurs on how to make money every day or every week or every month in different fields. If you like the idea, let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
We'll be supporting that 25-cent man. I'll take a cup, buddy. One cup, please. I'll keep the change.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Got to support the original hustle, you know what I mean? Look at the pouring skills. The extra lemons in this bowl is really good marketing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Caught my eye. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you want more Gary Vee, check out my top 50 rules video. The link is right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
Oh, it's so sad that all these kids can't communicate because they're on the phone anymore. And you could talk about a day and age when it was simpler and nicer and all this. Daily Vee's gonna be different on the weekends. It's a whole different grind. What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life? Hey guys, so it's Saturday morning. This is Justin Novello. What's up? My amazing brother-in-law. We're going to the church sale. There's a local church by my parents' house where they basically sell stuff. It's kind of like a thrift store. So we're going. We're gonna find stuff. This is Daily V's gonna be different on the weekends. It's a whole different grind. So, especially since I'm going to, obviously you guys, a lot of you guys know that I'm not gonna share as much family stuff. So I'm gonna have to be clever, and we're gonna try to go be clever and make some flips. Show you guys some action. See you in a sec. So this has been a little spot that me and AJ have gone to for years, and Justin, and always some good deals. You know, obviously, I've talked a lot about the garage sale and the yard sales and the town sales for a lot of you. I don't know if a lot of you have been seeing, but there's been so many comments of people flipping and making money, so that's excited me tremendously. And so the other place that I think a lot of people are doing extremely well with is thrift stores. So obviously there's Goodwill in all these national places, but like my parents, obviously, as you can tell probably with the background, live in rural New Jersey. There are some of these little spots where you can make some great flips. I remember AJ once found a Donkey Kong Country Super Nintendo game in package that went for like $1.50 for like 25 cents in this place. While I've got you here, while we're driving, I'll also talk about some of the trends in the business world that you guys are paying attention to. I think on the weekends, I'll be able to take advantage of maybe doing some Ask Gary Vee type stuff, things of that nature. So a couple things that are really interesting to me is watching Instagram create features that are absolutely attacking Snapchat, basically now having all the feature capabilities that Snapchat has, but on top of that, some of the functionalities that direct marketers love. A lot of you that follow me, if you go to my stories, you see that I'm using the swipe up feature as a verified user and a beta tester of this. The conversion rates have been phenomenal because at the end of the day, like I've always said, it's all about attention. You know, I've always loved when people misunderstood what to do on Instagram and Snapchat because they weren't direct link places. They weren't places where you would click and make a conversion. You could say, oh, this is how I'm converting. They were trying to use historic web dynamics against these new platforms. And I kept saying, look, treat it like print, treat it like television. There's branding capabilities. But the part that wasn't talked about was when some of these branding and marketing platforms, and what I mean by that is they don't have direct correlation to sales because it's like a billboard or a print ad or a TV ad. You don't click your TV ad, you don't click the billboard, you become aware of a brand and then you go and buy it. That's branding and marketing versus the sales tactic that so many of you care about. Email conversion, Google AdWords, Facebook ads. It's only transactional. You're not thinking in the marketing level, you're thinking in the sales level. That's why Snapchat and Instagram were so great for me. They were incredibly smart marketing platforms. But what's interesting now, and this is something that all of you have to keep in mind, with marketing platforms that are digital, they always have the ability to convert into sales functionality. So now Instagram, if you have a big audience and you go into a story environment and you swipe up and it sends you to a direct link, if you're wearing a t-shirt and you're like, get this t-shirt on my website right now, and you swipe up and you go right to the landing page and you're converting, that's a whole different ball game. And so watching the branding and marketing platforms of the social age start adding sales capabilities, because Snapchat's coming out with this as well very shortly, is a very powerful thing that's going to make a lot of you that are more sales driven really start focusing on these branding platforms. So you're going to have to start thinking like a media company and a content producer, not just like a salesman, to have that complete 360 capability in the mobile modern environment. I got the first person action. Yeah, you're gonna get some first person action now. I'm a big fan of mugs, by the way. I've always thought that mugs were underpriced on the bay. So, as you can see, it's actually pretty busy here. More than normal. stuffed animals. Got my eye on that Mickey. One of the categories I need to figure out more is playing cards. Playing cards. Anybody have any of these tchotchkes in their house?
Some's household, some's clothes.
You better help me take that negotiation.
What do you think, Jess? Doing good?
I think this is really good. Slim pickings in here, and you found some stuff, that's for sure.
You finding anything?
I am not.
Oh, for life?
No.
oh, for church sale? Just show yours. $4.
This is legit. Oh, your
The
store.
one we're making, that's like 15, 20.
Holy moly. That's
Just want to need to get better with books. Like, I bet you this Vietnam experience set is like worth real money, and I'm just like, what is it? Oh, look what I look at. That's good. 10 for everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a great holiday, okay?
You too.
All right, so we did good. I mean, this set of books is like a 30 spot. This is like 15. Yeah, just I would say we spent 10 and made close to 100.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
easily.
Too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. That was all you.
It's all you, baby. The hustle. The hustle is real.
The hustle's real.
So this is how Saturday Daily V's are gonna go down. So the books, easily like 30, maybe more. I think we go for $49.99. It's the holidays, we can flip it. Ariel is gonna go for 15, easily. This I think is 10 just. This is original Care Bear. I'm gonna look it up, probably 7 to 10. We'll go $9.99 minimum, so we'll get 10 for that. I haven't looked this up yet, but this is old as shit. Old kangaroo vintage, yeah. I can't wait to look it up. Looking up shit is, I sometimes hold off, because like, you know, it's like holding off. It's like foreplay of thrifting for me.
This is really old.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This is gonna work. This is some Nickelodeon shit, 2001. I know this guy's gonna go for 10 at least. This is the Ugly Dolls. I think this will go for 10 at least as well. Haven't looked up this one either. World Wildlife. And the, I gotta remember, it's not La La Loopsy, it's Wawa Whoopsie or something like that.
Yeah.
So if we go 10, 10, 10, 10, that's 40, 50, 60, 70, 85 in the books. The books 85, 125, eBay fees, this, that, the other thing. We spent 10. It's gonna be 10. It's gonna be 10 for 110. We're gonna make $100 profit for our 30 minutes here. Plus we had fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Brother-in-law fun. And that's how we do it. And you can too, if you just want it bad enough. And for a lot of people, $100 extra in a week. We're gonna go post this right now too.
Yeah.
Hustle.
What is going on, guys? I'm Ryan Roots. Welcome to our YouTube channel. I have some plans today. First of all, you guys like the USA shirt? Washed it up, cleaned it up, thrift store find. I think it was like a, what did I pay for that? A couple bucks? I'm digging it. I'm digging the USA shirt. So, here's the deal, guys. It's taken me like 2 weeks to finally get an appointment, but I'm on my way to the Apple store right now. My phone is pretty much trashed at this point. It's only a iPhone 6S Plus, so it's kind of an older one, but it's time for an upgrade. So I scheduled an appointment at the Apple store. We're going to either fix or get rid of this phone and get an 8 or an X10, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm heading up to the Apple store to see what we can figure out with that. And then I'll go to the office. Callie's up there, work on some stuff with Callie, get things all sorted and ready for this trip that we're going on. Get some stuff listed, maybe do an Amazon order. I don't know. It's kind of a crazy day today. So let's see what happens to the Apple store.
2 hours later.
All right, Apple, you got me again. 2 brand new iPhone 10s, 1 for me, 1 for Allison. Allie doesn't know that I got her one yet, so I'm going to run home and surprise her with a new phone.
Old iPhone, new iPhone. Yeah, all right. Sweet. So far so good. I'm actually pretty impressed with the new iPhone. I wasn't sure what to expect with the Face ID, but it is working very, very well for me so far. So we'll see. It's all set up now. I got it restored to the old iPhone settings, and yeah, I like it. I need to get a case for it because apparently they break pretty easily. I did get the Apple Care on both the phones though, which is pretty cool. If you like break the screen or whatever, it's $29 to replace it. So anyway, pretty happy with it. Allison hasn't got hers yet. She's been out all day, so she'll get hers later and we'll get hers all set up. But I'm back at the office now. I have a late night deal that's going down. So I'm just waiting on that person to get here so I can buy stuff to resell. And then I guess we can roll this video into tomorrow because we're going garage sailing tomorrow. So we'll make this like a full 2-day vlog, I guess, because nothing exciting really happened today besides buying the iPhone. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for garage sailing. See you guys in the morning. Yeah, you can sign this and I can make you a copy if you want.
Yes, please. Here, let me change that. It's 90. Right? Yeah. 90 total. Plus the two, it'll be 92 items total, but
Just name up there and then sign. So, or name and sign. And it's the next day.
Woo.
Because you weren't in the videos yesterday.
Oh.
Because you were out doing stuff. It's freezing. It's
Yeah, we were doing lots of different things.
Brrr.
It's not warm.
Allie got her new iPhone. She hasn't set it up yet, but it wasn't a surprise.
I went to the movies. Well, yeah, because the credit card company called and they were like,
yeah,
you've been charged at the MacBook store an extraneous amount of money. And I was like, well, Ryan's there. Maybe they accidentally double charged him for 2 phones. And the guy goes, oops, sorry, let me just fix that real fast. So I said yes, because I knew it was there. And that whatever it was, it would fix it.
When you're married, there's not really a way to spend a bunch of money on a credit card without your spouse knowing.
Well, Ryan could have said, oh, he accidentally double charged me, but then he fixed it, and I
True.
totally would have believed it, because that's what I thought happened.
Yeah. But she likes it. She likes
I
her
love
new
it.
phone.
Yay.
We're going to set it up for her. We are going garage sailing. There should be some pretty decent garage sales today. So we're going to go hit them for a couple hours and see what we can find. Oh, also, we will be live tomorrow at 7, same time, Sunday at 7 p.m.
With Callie.
With Callie, and then we'll announce kind of what we're going to be doing on this trip because we're leaving for 2 weeks. And if I sound kind of sick today, nasally, it's because I woke up feeling not that great. Hopefully I can kick it. I took like 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, so usually that helps me kick it. You know those like those like vitamin, what are they
You
called?
can drink up to
Emergency
10 a day.
things? Oh, okay, cool.
So just drink, 1 every hour for the next 2 days.
Yeah. But time to go find some garage sales. I'm gonna film some sales. I'm gonna film the footage. If there's anything good at the garage sales, I'll film it on the new iPhone, so we'll be able to see that. How that? Yeah, I think the quality is gonna be much better. So, to the garage sales. Let's go. It's cute. What's it? $5?
Yeah.
I don't think so. How much were the little boots?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, sorry. How much did you want for the little boots?
Those I want 10.
You want 10 for them?
Real cowboy, like
Gotcha.
they're real. They were like $8 boots for my child. It's
Five
just,
of them.
those are $2.
Would you do 12 for the boots and the purse? You're the best. Thank you so much.
First sale down, did pick up 2 things. We get the question a lot, do we always look up everything at garage sales? And the answer to that question is no. We don't always look everything up every single time. Sometimes we
hope
don't.
for the best?
Yeah, and it's kind of awkward to stand there and look stuff up. And we've bought enough stuff at garage sales where we know pretty much what the item's going to be worth. So in this case, we both got one item. They wanted $5, right, for the purse and $10 for the boots. And we got them both for 12 bucks. So call it $6 on each item. Allie, you want to tell about the purse?
Grabbed this Bow Kate Spade purse. It has the crossbody strap, which people like crossbody purses right now, so I definitely would recommend picking up purses if they are.
Sorry, just dropping money on your phone.
Oh my god, crossbodies. I did not look up comps, but I figured, oh, it's Kate Spade. Somebody will like it. It's pink. It's in really nice condition. I think it'll go between $40 and $50.
Nice.
Paid $5-ish for it, I guess. I mean,
$6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna split it.
Yeah.
So we paid 12 for both.
Yeah.
So this was 6 and that was 6.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get $40 to $50 for it.
For sure. And then I picked up this brand of boots, guys. If you ever see, see if I can get in there. There we go. If you ever see that brand, Ariat, is that how you say it?
It's Ariat or Ariat.
Something like that.
I think it's Ariat.
But the cool thing about these boots, and a lot of cowboy boots are like this too, most of them will have a little style number on the inside. Like, you know how Nikes have that little 6-digit number? Boots usually have that too. So it's pretty easy to look them up by that. And here is a comp. This is a sold comp for these exact same boots. There you go. You guys see that? So $46 plus shipping. An actual sold ended comp on these boots.
Whoa.
So there's a $12 investment that should return us at least $80.
At least.
Success at the first sale?
Success!
On to the next ones. Two quick little pickups there, guys. Brands that I'm sure that you recognize from our videos. Those are Merrell, and the other ones are...
North Face, for your face.
So some North Face sandals and some Merrell sandals. Paid $10 for both pairs. They're worth about 20 bucks each. So not a huge profit there, but quick sellers, easy to take pictures of, and very light to ship.
First class.
Your first class.
Oh. $2. Interesting find from Ryan.
Purses, always look up purses, guys. This one is called Spartina. Never really heard of the brand before, and it didn't look like there were amazing sales on this brand, but the ones that had sold for a lot of money were MAP ones. And this isn't one. I couldn't find an exact comp on this one because it's the Orlando, right? Or no, this one's got Georgia on it too.
No, the other side has.
Ah, Florida on one side and Georgia on the other side.
North Florida one side.
Oh, North Florida.
Central to South Florida on the other side.
It's actually a pretty cool purse.
Very cool purse. Very preppy.
Very. The other MAP ones sold for like 70 bucks though, so figured we'd take a shot on it. It was only $2.
$2.
We stumbled upon a little community garage sale. Communita.
Whoa.
Community.
Whoa.
Isn't that what the Allie and Callie in the morning's from? Community.
Allie and Callie in the... Oh, she's not here though, so I can't sing it. That would just be wrong. Why isn't Callie here?
Because she sucks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Surf, let me see. That's cool.
But I will.
I want that. Hi. How much is it? $2. $2, and then for the
$1.
for $3. Okay.
20 questions pickup. 20.
Word.
20 questions. How many questions? 20.
It's amazing how good these things are.
They are really good, actually, at guessing your answers or questions or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, if you
what
ever
you're
played
thinking.
Headbands, you should ask the questions in the same order as this machine, and then you would always win.
Smart. These are, I want to say they're like 60 or 80 bucks or something like that on Amazon, but we're restricted. $23 on eBay.
What a difference.
And then Allison found this awesome surf style windbreaker. It's just a really cool black surf style pullover windbreaker. big bright surf style graphic, embroidered graphic on the front. The tag is so cool. Very 90s, very 90s looking. That's probably a keeper for me. If it fits me, I'm gonna keep it because I have stuff that matches it. So.
You know, back in the 90s when everything was one size.
Yeah,
it's a one size windbreaker.
Yeah, so hopefully I am that one size. Let's go find some more stuff. She's cheating on us. Who are you guys?
All I'm saying is we cleaned it out.
Hey,
so.
good luck. Good luck at that garage sale.
Looked on Phonics. It's selling for like $70.
Is it for you or is it to sell?
Oh!
Bird! Give me that hoodie. You don't deserve that hoodie. Have fun, guys. Didn't film at that garage sale, but this is what I picked up. It's a Marlboro Cigarette Company sleeping bag. Strange.
For children.
They said it's like a child-sized sleeping bag, but I don't know. I think it might just be a small sleeping bag. But only paid $3 for it. I'm sure it's worth at least, what, 25, 30 bucks. So we'll see. I don't know. Anything with that kind of advertising on it, we usually pick up if the price is right because they don't make it anymore. So
It's very unique.
yeah, unique stuff sells.
And people collect cigarette stuff.
Exactly. Nothing at that estate sale.
Boo.
How much is the VCR? $1. Do you know if it works? Oh, it does work? Okay, cool. We picked up this Sony VCR DVD combo player. It is also a recorder, which if you see that, usually they're worth more, the recorders. And that's the model number right there, RDR VX560. No remote with it, but it does have the connectors and everything. And the cheapest used one on Amazon was 260 bucks or something like that. Paid $1 for it. So we'll test it, make sure it works, and send it to Amazon. So I just wanted to point something out. That sale has been going on since Friday.
Yeah.
So it's Saturday now, and it's later in the day, and that VCR was still there and was still only $1, and nobody else picked it up. So there's still really, really good stuff out there if you know what to look for. Not a lot of people know that VCRs are worth so much money, so definitely keep an eye out for those at garage sales, because we pick them up all the time.
Don't be afraid to ship something large.
Yeah, exactly.
No, these are cheaper. This one.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too. Just want to say thank you for you helped us a lot.
Oh, cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Are you guys local?
We are. We
Yeah.
live like
Oh, really?
right down.
Ah, we should hang out sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. How much was that?
$5.
$5?
He said if it didn't work, we could even bring it back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you know where I live.
Good guy.
You know where I
Yeah.
sleep.
We know where you sleep.
It was 10 for these three then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right, so we went to our last garage sale of the day. We did find some really good stuff at that last one.
Score.
And we met some really awesome people, which is cool. Tim and Sarah, nice to meet you guys.
Together, they are Tara.
Together, they're another regular name.
Yes.
We're definitely gonna hang out with you guys. Can't wait. That'll be cool. But here's the stuff that we picked up at that last garage sale. First of all, we got one.
Very proud of myself. I grabbed it.
And two. This one's it's got the buttons are kind of faded and stuff, but you guys know how well we do on these stock car radios. And Allison found that one.
Yay.
Pretty cool. And all of them have model numbers on them, guys. Remember, on the back or on the top, you guys should always be able to find the model numbers for stock car stereos. This one's worth used about, I believe, about $140. And then that one
Potentially is worth almost $200.
Well, the new ones sold for refurbished ones sold for $200. So I would say probably knock 50 bucks off that, so $150 for that one. Only paid $5 each for them. So really, really good scores there.
But those $200 sales had shipping on top of the
they did.
$195. How crazy is that?
Maybe closer to like $180 then.
Yeah, maybe. if we're lucky.
And then another pair of that, I don't know how you say it, Ariat?
That's how I'm saying it. I hope it's wrong and I hope it drives everyone crazy.
These are boots, again, the model number is on the inside. These ones are style 57401. I expect at least 40 bucks out of these shoes. And they were
very nice.
They were $1.
$1. Found these for Ryan because you know how good I am at finding shorts.
What'd you find me? Those are so sick. Some Corvette white shorts.
Ryan needed a pair of white shorts for, you know,
for
cruising.
tennis.
And then, of course, I found cosplay items, so I had to buy them. And the guy gave me such a good deal.
What'd you get?
This quiver.
A quiver?
For Renfest.
Oh.
And, you know, literally anything.
True.
You can use a quiver for everything.
For your guns?
For your guns. Wait, no. For your guns.
That's got a pocket for your guns.
And your bullets.
That's so funny.
You said 22, right? Does that sound right?
That looks like a 22, yeah.
I can put bullets in this. And my gun in that. Obviously not a real gun.
Get out of here.
Get
so you
outta
bought
here.
that for what, cosplays?
Yeah, for cosplays. It was $9 for the quiver and this.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And the boots were $1.
I'm gonna resell them.
You will not.
So there you go, guys. We're gonna end the vlog here. Hope you enjoyed it. Garage sailing was fun today. And again, we actually made some decent money with this stuff.
And I'm glad we met Tim and Sarah.
Yeah.
They were like our good luck charm. I found really amazing stuff at that garage sale.
They seem like really awesome people. So
they are awesome.
We're excited to hang out with
them.
But yeah, guys, thanks for watching our video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to come hang out with us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Central Time. Right? Yeah.
Hashtag
no. Eastern Standard Time.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it.
Eastern. Come hang out with us 7 p.m. We'll see you guys there.
I'm just yelling stuff and then Ryan's trying to tell you important information.
This is my life. We'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Ryan Roots.
I'm Allie Roots.
And together we are
Rowdy Roots.
Peace out, guys.
Woo.
What's up, guys? Resale Rabbit here, and today I've got a video that's a little bit different from what I normally do. Today, well, this video is geared a little bit more towards beginners on eBay. If you are an expert on eBay, maybe you'll get a little bit of good information, but this is definitely geared towards beginners. Today, I am going to show you 25 items that you can buy in thrift stores and garage sales and sell on eBay for a profit, and you'll find them pretty often. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different than most similar videos like this. A lot of videos like this, they're going to show you a bunch of random obscure items that you're never going to find, that are very rare, and those videos are good, and I'd like to do a video like that eventually, but I want to show you things that you're going to find, that you're actually going to find somewhat regularly. So everything that I'm showing you here is an item that I have found multiple times within the last few months, and I've found it, most of it I found within the past week or two. I'm also going to avoid talking about the obvious. We all know ink cartridges and graphing calculators and video games are worth buying. We all know that. So I'm not going to talk about them. I'm going to talk about things that are a little less obvious, but still pretty common. So, without any further ado, number one is going to be, now this one's a little bit more obvious, but Bose. Now this is actually my speaker. My Bose stuff does not stay in stock very often, but anything with that name on it, Bose, buy it. I've sold so many things. I've sold broken Bose headphones for 50 bucks. I've sold, I had a big bookshelf speaker that really wasn't worth a lot when you factor shipping, but I took it apart, took the little speakers out of it, and sold them for I think 25 bucks each. And then the box I basically just threw out. Anything Bose, cords, remotes, huge money. A simple Bose power cord could fetch you $60. Bose is a great brand. It's not something that you're gonna find every day, but for me, at least once a month, I find something Bose related, whether it's a cord or a speaker or something. I find something Bose related at least once a month. So that's number one, Bose. I'm keeping a tally here.
on my sheet of paper. That way I don't lose track of what number I'm at. Number 2, this one is also somewhat obvious. I'm trying to get the obvious ones out of the way first, but Blank Media. This is a set of 2 VHS tapes. You may have saw it in yesterday's video. I picked it up at the Goodwill outlet in Rockford, Illinois. God, that outlet was awful. Anyways, I picked these up. I should get, I can't remember what it was, like 10 bucks or something after shipping and fees for 2 tapes. Any Blank Media, especially outdated media. Current stuff like DVD-Rs and CDRs are good, but any sealed blank media that is not in production anymore, cassette tapes, micro cassette tapes, floppy disks, I've even found mini discs, old Sony mini discs sealed, go for good money. A pack of, I think, 5 new Sony mini discs I sold for like 30 bucks, 25 bucks not long ago. Blank Media, I find it almost every time I'm out thrifting, and I was hesitant to put that on there, but I need to think of 25 items that I actually have here in stock that I can physically show you. Number 3 is, cords are all tangled up, chargers for tools. This is a Craftsman charger. Now again, this is my personal charger. You can see my drill right there, but I needed something to show you. I find these quite often. Craftsman, Works. Works is a good one. Works sells for good money. It's like leaf blowers and weed eaters and things like that. Big thing that I want to mention with Works. If you're selling this stuff on Amazon, do not sell anything from the Works brand. Even used, you will get an IP claim. I got an IP claim. The company's parent company is called Positech. I got an IP claim. A friend of mine got an IP claim. Do not sell that on Amazon. But on eBay, I don't see any reason why you can't. You know, Works is a good one for eBay. Craftsman, DeWalt, Makita, Milwaukee, basically any major tool company. I'm not a tool guy, but I've heard of most of these brands. You can find these, I find a lot of them actually at the Habitat for Humanity restores. A lot of people just see an old charger and think, $2.99 or something like that. And they're not always big things like this. I just sold one like a week ago. I wish I had it to show you. It was a little tiny thing that just sticks on the top of the battery, a little like a cup, and then had a cord coming off of it. They don't need to be big and fancy. Usually you're getting between $20 and $50 for these things used, and you can pick them up for just a couple of dollars. So that was 3. Number 4, MP3 players. Believe it or not, these are good money, sometimes as much as $100. This is a little RCA. Does it say the size? It does not say how big it is. If I were to guess, I would say maybe 128 megabits, depending, looking at how old it is. These are like 20, 30 bucks on eBay. Some of them, there's a SanDisk makes one, I think it's called the Sansa or something like that. Those sell quick for like $30 to $50. So old MP3 players, you'd be surprised what these things are worth. Look at this, the USB comes right out of it. These old, I don't know why, you can get an iPod for like 20 bucks and it's like 4 gig. I'm talking bare bones minimum, you just need something cheap. But this goes for more, and this is what, probably 128 meg, 512 meg. It's not much. So that is number 4, MP3 players. Number 5, walkie-talkies. I've always wanted to meet the person. Obviously, the person's probably long dead, but I wanted to meet the person who named these things walkie-talkie. And I wonder what else he could name in such an obvious and amazing name. But walkie-talkies, some of these, especially Motorola, can go for hundreds of dollars used. I've seen some go for 300 bucks used for a single one. Now, I've never found one that expensive, so you're probably not going to find those. But these are basic Uniden. Sometimes you'll see Cobra. Sometimes you'll even see cheap Motorola. You'll get a good $20 to $50 for a set. Sometimes, it's always important to keep in mind, you want to check the batteries. This one, if I can get this off, has a proprietary battery. You can kind of see it in there. Has a proprietary battery. I always replace the batteries on these because these get left in cars and garages and the batteries go to crap. I make sure you can get brand new batteries really cheap. A lot of times they'll just use AA or AAA rechargeable batteries, and those are even cheaper. But I always like to replace it with new batteries, plus it's a nice little selling point, and it doesn't cost a whole lot. You can get batteries pretty cheap on Amazon or eBay. We want to check those. You also want to look, how are they charged? This one looks like it actually has a spot for a cord right there. But this one came with a docking station. You can tell by these on the back. It has a docking station where the two of them sit in it. They're not hard to test. If it doesn't work, play around with the settings a little bit, because I had one where one walkie-talkie would stay on and the other one would stay off, kind of like a baby monitor, where I could talk in this one, but I could not talk in this one. And I basically just tossed them aside thinking they were junk. And a year later, I decided to play around with it. It was just a quick setting, messed around with it, figured it out, and they were perfectly fine. I got like 30 bucks for them. So walkie-talkies, that is number 5. We're already 20% of the way through this, and I can tell this is going to be a long video. Number 6, old hiking GPSs. Hiking, marine, GPSs like this. These are from the 90s. Look how old this thing is. These are, my computer just turned off. I like that lighting. These are good money. Usually, again, $20 to $75 for these. And people see this and like, it's 20, 30 years old. $2.99. You can get these things cheap. This is a Magellan. This is an Eagle. I've seen Garmin. They are good money. Definitely buy them. And as an added little perk, most of these, I can't get it off without a screwdriver. Most of these just run on AA batteries. The downside is, it's very rare you're going to find one where the batteries aren't leaking and oozing in here, but clean that up with vinegar, good to go. These things, you can get them cheap. Double check other eBay listings to see if it needs anything, but it is eBay, so you can just sell it. Okay? You can just sell this as is without any accessories, but you usually get between $20 and $75. Notice the pattern here. Many of these start around $20. Next, number 7 is going to be these little pocket computer dictionary things. Often they're made by Franklin or Royal or Casio. I had another one here. This one is a little different. This one is a translator. I think I paid $2.99 for it. And I think I can get about 40, 50 bucks for this one. Some of these, like this Merriam-Webster dictionary, is like 15, 20 bucks on eBay. But that's still good money. You get these for like $1 or $2. They're really cheap. Sometimes you'll find some special translator ones, even some brands you've never heard of, and they'll go for hundreds of dollars. And if you ever find one new, I rarely sell them new for less than $100 bucks. Very rarely. So that's number 7, these little pocket things. I don't even know what the general term, because some are dictionaries, some are translators, some are organizers, but look those up. A lot of them are worthless, but a lot of them have value too. I would say I find them in probably 2 out of every 3 thrift stores that I go to. That is number 7. Number 8 are these HP photo printers. These little things, they are very common. Now, they're not all worth money, but many of them are. Now I forgot how, there it is. Many of these are worth money, between $30 and $100. In my experience, the black ones are always worth the most, probably because they're newer. It's the newer design. That's the color people are using now. Some have touch screens, some don't. There are some that don't have screens at all, and all the controls are done with the camera that's mounted on that. I don't buy those because you can't really test it without the camera. Now, how do you test these? It's very simple, but it's not free. You get paper and you get an ink cartridge. Often the ink cartridge is junk in these when I get them. So I buy, most of these just use the HP 110, 110 ink cartridge. It's like you can get an aftermarket one for like 15 bucks, 10 bucks on eBay, or a generic, or whatever you want to call it. And you can use that to test quite a few of these. You also need a power cord. They're pretty cheap on eBay if it doesn't come with one. It's a very, like, you'll know the power cord when you see it. So I'm always looking out for those at thrift stores too. I keep them on hand. But look out for these. You also need paper to test them. I've never had to buy paper to test these. You know, maybe 1 out of 10 times, 10% of the time, they come with paper in it, and it's enough paper where I can test it. I usually use 3 sheets of paper for each test. 1 to align the cartridge, a second one to clean the cartridges, and a third one to print a test page. And if it prints out nice and fine, we're good to go. One more recommendation, get 2 ink cartridges, because your cartridge won't last its full life for testing because you're constantly taking in and out of printers. So you have that second as a backup, so if it does run dry, you don't have to wait for another one to come in the mail. So that is number 8, little tiny mini printers. Number 9 is going to be, oh, I got all these goodies here, what should I pick? Let's go with phones. Cordless phones. Someone just asked if they're portable. The printers, sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. This one is made where it can be. You get a battery, it's usually sold separately, so they can be portable. Usually people will just plug them in and use them at home. So that's a good tip right there. I just thought of right there. Thank you for that comment. Look inside this bottom compartment. If there is a battery in it, that could increase your sales price as well. So anyways, back to 9, cordless phones. Another thing that I find quite often, and you can get anywhere from $20 to $100 for these things. Let me give you an example. This thing, brand new in the box, 5 lines. I'm thinking I'm gonna get about $100 for this. I paid, I think, $5 at a garage sale last week. I never even got this listed yet, but this is good. Still factory sealed. Wow, that looks like masking tape in the video. It's just dusty. That's the original plastic tape. Factory sealed. Now, a couple things you need to think about with cordless phones. I always replace the batteries on them. Customers are, even though you don't have to on eBay, customers are willing to pay more and more likely buy it from you with new batteries. Now the batteries are like this. You look up the model number inside or on the battery. I usually get them for about $2 to $2.50 each on Amazon, and I get them in 3 or 4 packs. Even if I just need 1 or 2, I'll get the 3-pack or the 4-pack because it's a lot cheaper per battery, and I have extras for when I find another one of these. Seriously, you find these at almost every thrift store. They're not all worth money. You do have to look them up. The model numbers can be in various places. They can be found inside right here. They can be found on the bottom of the base, and even on Panasonics, we'll just put them right on the bottom of the phone. Panasonics I love because almost every Panasonic just uses 2 rechargeable AAAs. I buy those on Amazon in bulk. The brand that I buy is called Sunlabs. They seem to be the cheapest and they do seem to work well, but you've got Amazon Basics, you even got the original Panasonics. But always get new batteries for these. You're gonna sell them for more money. It's gonna be worth it. You're less likely to get a return. The other issue is a lot of times there are expansion lines. On this example here, this is the only phone that plugs into the landline, and all of these wirelessly connect to that. So you cannot use this phone by itself. Now people will still buy them if they just have this and want to add an extension line, but these do get returned quite often because it's either not compatible with the one they have, or they think it's a phone in itself and doesn't need the base. So keep that in mind. Usually I like to bundle them just for that purpose, but I have been known to sell them by themselves, just the expandable lines, and they go for good money. So definitely landline phones. That was number 9. Number 10, this one's a little obvious, but Legos. Now we all know that Legos go for good money, but minifigures, this little pack of minifigures, I think there's 7 of them and a few accessories. I sold it for $27 today. It was on eBay for 48 hours, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. Good money in these. The minifigures, just generic ones or big bundles of them, you get about $1 each, but if you can narrow them down, these are all Harry Potter. I got $3 a piece, and I did look them up individually. There's nothing too special. Along with Legos, you know, people will sell them by the pound and separate them that way. Let me show you one thing that I completely forgot about. These Lego boards right here. I don't put these when I sell Legos by the pound. I just saw a comment about batteries and I missed it, so I apologize for that. I was walking back. Someone says Goodwill marks Legos high. Yeah, but garage sales, I often find them cheap. But these boards, I got $15 for this board today. It'll ship first class. Just so it doesn't get bent, I'll put a few pieces of cardboard around it and throw it in a bubble mailer. I think I sold this one for $8. And these I don't think I've sold yet, but I've listed for about $7, $8. Someone says I've had 7 Lego sets listed with no movement.
Nothing like kicking back, relaxing, eating some good steak. This is what good life is all about, right? All right. The onions and the mushrooms, pretty much cooked. We like them al dente.